crazy baby 나아가 스스로あなたたまには外してきっと気づくよ Don't worry baby 悩んでるのわかるけど知らん顔で大勢つく Cause you are my friend元気出して言葉とかじゃ言えるけれど人は誰も人の痛み救えないよ倒れたバイクを起こす誰かがいても手を貸す人はいない Go crazy baby 優しすぎるよあなた嫌われてもどうしていい夢があるはず Don't worry baby 怒ってくれてもいいよなんてやつと今ここで Cause you are my friend信じているから I can't say anymore ずっと見つめているから You take it by yourself 愛しているよ本当は Go crazy baby なすすぎるよあなたたまには外してきっと気づくよ Don't worry baby 悩んでるのわかるけど知らん顔で
Hello, hello. What's going on, people? How y'all doing tonight? Good to see all of you. It's gonna be a short one tonight. I'm actually kind of beat. I've been beat all week. My job is put me back on tens, so I'm a little tired. Just a little bit though, a little bit. But it's okay. You know, I'll get through it. Get through it. Just want to catch up on some of the hilarity that's been ensuing from Phil here lately. What's up, Soul? How you doing, man? Sonic Jaded, always a pleasure. Sonic was the first one this time. I won't be using the VTuber tonight. I don't feel like setting it up. That's gonna be my laziness, but it's all good. Vanguard, big us, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's just been one of them days. But it's all good. It's all good. Ah, I see you. Let me hop in there. Hold up. And boom. Hey, Soul. How you doing, man?
Same shit, different day.
I hear that. Let me put this in here for you. Big ups to everybody that's trickling in. Oh, these 10-hour days have been
So
kicking
apparently
my ass.
Legos on the chopping block and got chopped off now.
No. That's
He
like
didn't make his
why?
150. He's talking about trying to do it again, but it's like you can tell by his voice he doesn't want to.
So we got the old Yeller treatment taken out back and popped in the back
Pretty
of the
much.
head.
Like if he does another Lego build, I will be surprised, in my opinion.
That's like two things this week alone. Disco Elysium and now Legos?
But the best
Wow.
thing was he was talking about, oh, it's okay. He did his. It's okay. We miss a goal here and there. Feats again.
But it can't be all right if you're already putting shit on the block. Like, I just don't understand. What's up,
Nobody
Randy Winston?
understands.
How you doing, man?
I don't think Phil understands.
Well, this is the problem when your whole business model is evolved around making your tip skull. Like, you're not allowing things to grow naturally and actually get people excited for seeing it. And he's always talking about branching off to do new things, but he expects that, oh well, because I, the great DSP, came up with the idea, then you guys should automatically reciprocate that idea and shower me with tribute. And it's like, well, you gotta build up to that. You can't just expect it to all of a sudden be this great hit. Like that's a fool's errand. It never works.
Best part is he even acknowledges that a few people come in and tip the money. Says they can't always be there. Well, Phil, you act like they should be. You
Yeah,
literally act like everybody supports you should be there 24/7 at your beck and call, and then as soon as you start the stream, you need your 150.
yeah, and that's the problem. He expects to get 150. Well, no, let's be serious. Let's cut the bullshit. Honestly, Phil expects $600 a day, at least minimum 600. He wants to hit the goal twice on every stream. Like he pushes for it, and if he can squeeze a third, he would be even happier with squeezing the goal 3 times a day, or you know what I mean, 3 times a stream.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he had like oil princes and barons as his audience, then yeah, that'd be a breeze, a snap of a finger.
Like the hilarious thing is like, oh guys, do 10 goals and we'll do a special event. Oh guys, if we want to do this event again, you need to support the event. Like Phil, they supported to get to the event.
Yeah,
So
and
why it's insane on that end.
yeah, like we said, like he always wants to say the tractors, trolls, haters, and critics are always moving the goalposts on him. But it's like, dude, you move the goalposts more than anybody I know. You say, hey, this is my goal. This is the goal I want to hit, 150. Okay, well, we hit the goal, and our reward is another goal. Oh, we hit that
Yeah,
goal, and another goal is the reward. It's like,
apparently, I skipped the stream today, the early stream, because it was just more because I didn't want spoilers for myself.
yeah.
But apparently, someone got underneath his skin enough that he mentioned it again on the late stream.
Because he needs to quit it. Like he thinks like people are just made of money. And this is where Phil's audience did Phil more harm than good. Like one of the things I want to point out, and I pointed out in a previous stream. I think it was like last month or something. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. But Phil got upset with the Kino Casino because they can turn on a stream and boom, there's $1,000 in their pocket right then and there, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
And he's upset because he doesn't get that from his own audience. And it's like, well, no shit, Phil. You're not going to get that. For one, you don't have the Kino audience watching you. And you don't have that many people watching you. Where if you got 1,000 people watching you, it's honestly nothing for a person to hit $1,000 easy. Like, and I'm throwing that number out there since that's the number Phil likes to usually run with.
Mhm.
But if you got 1,000 people watching you or 900 people, it's not hard to reach $500, $1,000. What's up, Bat Boy? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
The
Phil
other great thing is
doesn't
he
have
claimed to be.
that number. He has only 100. Well, not 100. He has about 200 to 400 max watching him. Hey, Crafty. And
What's up? Good.
I was gonna say, and he's trying to squeeze big streamer money out of a small set of people. Go ahead.
The great thing is, like, he also mentioned he was so busy after his early day stream, he couldn't have music set up for when he was putting his Legos together. But yet he finished his Legos like half an hour early and be, couldn't put any time for finding music for the stream. Like, Phil, that would only take a few minutes.
Wouldn't even take a few minutes. It'd take like a few seconds. It would take a few seconds. Like,
Oh, I was so busy. I spent 20 minutes with my wife. I had to do the dishes, even though there's only two of us living in the house.
I mean,
I had
dishes are
to.
dishes. I'm not gonna jump on him for that. But what I will jump on him for,
There's only two of them. It's like, how many dishes do you have with just two people?
well, if they're not washing the dishes every night, you can end up with a lot of dishes, like a lot of dishes. But the problem I have with this whole thing, what's up, Stilren, is he keeps claiming he wants to spend more time with his wife. He, wants to do things with her and have a nice day off with her and whatnot. But you can't do that if you're terminally online.
He got to spend 20 minutes with his coffee and his wife. I can guess which one took priority in his life.
Yeah, we know exactly which one won out. Everybody then because it's the doctor, and he said, "Part of you." I don't get it, Crafty, but okay, as long as it's okay, that's all that matters. But when you look at the stuff he does in his office, and you look at the things he talks about, it's probably because I'm like tired as fuck, so I'm not gonna be angry about anything. I'm too tired to care about being angry. But hey, Mad Cats, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
But the biggest thing that gets me is he says he has to keep an eye on his uploads. Phil, you will just be sitting there. You don't have to babysit your uploads. Just upload the damn video and walk away.
Well, see, that's the facade he wants to give his audience. Like the whole facade is I'm doing a lot. Like, I'm streaming, I have the podcast, I do the gameplay, I do the ending. Now I got to turn around and split this stuff up, and I got to turn around and upload them separately. I got to upload this one as the podcast, got to upload this one as the gameplay in the two parts, blah blah blah. The dishwasher. What are you talking about? He uses paper plates. That's a good one. Yeah, but I'm saying like this is all this is to not us. Let me rephrase that. Not detractors. He's trying to convince his not only his audience but himself that he's doing a lot. When normal YouTubers, normal streamers, normal people know it does not take that long. Like, you don't have to baby an upload. You can just put the thing to upload and walk off. And
at work, when he said he had to do chores outside, I'm like, what fucking chores are you doing?
I mean, that's just him trying to spin a story. Because remember, if DSP has nothing to talk about, he'll start making up stuff. Oh, well, I had to do this, I had to do that. It's just to pad time. It's a big time waster, is all it is at the end of the day. Like, most people be like, yeah, I took out. Like, most people be like, yeah, I took out the trash or I cut my lawn and here I am. And that would be it. That'd be the end of it. But Phil, it turns into like this 10, 15-minute grand adventure. Like, we're going to fucking Narnia or something. When it's just like, dude, you just took out the trash. What was the grand story of taking out trash? We went to the dump. We picked up some cat food. We picked up some litter. We picked up some groceries. We ordered some DoorDash. we had to put the food away. We had to cut up the vegetables before we even used them. We had to do this. We had to do that. And it's just padding. Like, as I've said before, Phil is the type of person that he's the type of person that has so much to say, but nothing to say at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like the whole thing with the Walmart thing. I watched that 7-hour GTG video, and GTG said something I missed. Phil, earlier, during that stream of ordering the Nintendo Switch, couldn't remember his password. Phil had to change his own password.
Oh God.
Yeah. So,
Like I've done that before if I don't use a website often enough, but
yeah, but I'm just saying, I want you to think about this. He had to change his own password. And remember later in that story, said someone reverse engineered to get into his account and change the password. When it was him. He changed his own password. But he changed the story up and said he was watching the person add things to the cart, canceling the Switch, all that stuff. And it's like, you wouldn't have had access to the site. So you got in, and at the end of the day, Walmart canceled it. And you already had shit in your cart. That's all that was. But because Phil can't take an L, we got to spin this into a story that it's believable to my chat, where I'm not admitting fault, even though I'm the one solely at fault for this. But my chat will believe anything I say, and they did. He got $300 on that stream. Because they felt bad for him that, oh, the detractors sat there and did this. And like I said, when I went over that shit, was like, Phil, why didn't you change your bank information or whatnot? Because if this hacking was real, this person has access to your shit again. They have access to your bank card and your credit card. But at no point in any of that did he ever talk about anything being compromised. Hey, Thyre,
As I
what's up,
said,
girl?
once again, he was more concerned about the Switch than people have access to his 2 password account thing, his phone, his
Hey,
email,
Corez.
his bank accounts. He just solely focused on that Switch 2 and Walmart.
Yeah. It's all your fault, Ice. Oh, we blame you. Oh, just blame me for everything.
Oh no, it was you. You reverse engineered everything about Phil's life.
Exactly. I mean, will there be
You-
someone that takes
I mean,
that
You're
takes
Asian, you can
claim?
do that, right?
Yeah, sure. You know, somebody's gonna run around and take claim just because they can, and it'll piss Phil the hell off. And Phil's like, see, they did it, and it's like, Phil, nobody did it, you did it. Like, and then on top of that, there was another YouTuber that was sitting there talking about how people's Switches were getting canceled through the Walmart store. So people were already getting their stuff canceled, and they only had one, which Phil could have been an unfortunate part of that. Like, there's a lot of, things running through there, but the fact that his go-to is to blame an invisible boogeyman that doesn't exist, because we got to blame everyone else but myself. And he wonders why people are going to continue laughing at him, because most people, they fuck up. That's just it. That's just the way it is.
Much, yeah.
Phil messes up, and think about that conversation. Phil sat there and said, oh, well, you could say I showed an email. That doesn't give them the right to hack and cancel my shit. All right, so if that did happen, you're right. You didn't deserve the person going in there and canceling your shit. We know it's a lie, but let's walk with him on it. Let's walk with Phil and believe the bullshit. But you still ultimately gave them the keys to the house. You gave them the house keys. They took the keys. They opened your door. And they walked inside. Now, we're not saying they should have walked inside. We're not saying they should have took the keys. The keys should have stayed laying on the ground. But if you give people the means to fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you. Especially the people that don't like you. So Phil is still to blame in this. What I mean by it, Sonic, is he doesn't deserve anybody actually fucking with his real life. Like, nobody does. Unless they're a true piece of shit.
I stand by this. I've said it the first time, and I always stand by it. Nothing illegal should be done. Like, the bank leak shouldn't have happened. If this actually was someone illegally hacking, it shouldn't have happened. We're not condoning anything illegal that was done.
No.
Now, if previously in the past, if someone say sent him a cardboard dick, yeah, I'm all for that. Let's laugh at that one. But anything illegal, like the bank leaks and shit like that, no, we do not condone that.
No, but this is the thing when you challenge the internet. Like, when you challenge the internet's gonna punch back. Hey, Dunce.
Like, Phil acts like the internet tough guy and pretty much cries like a bitch as soon as the internet hits back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Phil gets punched in the mouth and then he wants to cry victim. And honestly, as Sonic pointed out, we got 17 years proof of that. Hell, we got more. We got 20 years of that if you want to be technical. Because we can go back to the FGC days. So we can go beyond Phil's online career and go to his fighting game career. This dude's been talking shit and poking people for years. And people step up to him, and what does he do? He bitches out. And it's like, if you don't want these things to happen, maybe you shouldn't do the thing that causes this to happen. And don't get me wrong.
And the other thing is, like,
people will shit talk.
Phil is that guy throwing rocks in a glass house.
Yeah. The Walmart. Yeah. Oh, and the thing is, people found out that, yeah, Walmart did cancel his order. What's up, Mars Champ? Good to see you. Like, Walmart canceled it because he did have more than one. And it feels like, well, no, y'all are full of shit. That's not true. It didn't happen. Okay, well, where's your proof that you were hacked? And as I said, where was the email saying that your email has been successfully changed from DSP Gaming to whatever this mysterious email was? Where was the confirmation saying that your account password has been successfully changed without your knowledge? Why did this person only cancel your switches instead of changing the location that they are to be sent to? Like, there's so many inconsistencies with this whole story that he tried to spin. And yeah, a few people bought it. And then he's like, oh, well, the people at Walmart's help are stupid because, you know, somebody tricked them into them thinking it's me. Well, if they have all the credentials, the right credentials to say they're you, then how are you going to get upset at the people at Walmart? This person has provided all the information to say that they're you.
And they're not some personal friend of Phil's that they know his voice and they know how he acts. They're just going by the answers that were given.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Seemingly Odd? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's wanting to call people stupid. And the question I would ask him is like, well, Phil, if you're going to call them stupid for accepting the correct information to say that this imaginary detractor is you, well, then are they stupid for them believing you were you? Because all you did was the same thing as this person did, if that's true. Like, that's all I'm saying there. Yes, the May 1st burst. Like, that's all I'm saying there is you can't call them stupid. Like, if Soul had my information and was running around parading as me and getting shit canceled and whatnot, yes, I can be pissed at.
Thank you.
Like, I can be pissed at Soul, but I'd be more pissed at myself because I put enough of that information out there for Soul to take it and be me. So then if I'm going to blame, say, the electric company for believing Soul is me and getting my shit, turned off, well, then I guess I should be mad at them for also believing I'm me and stopping Soul from turning my shit off. Like, it just makes no sense. You can't be mad at them for one and not both.
I mean, if that thing did happen, you can be mad at the situation. I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But there's two people to blame here and be angry at. One is Phil, and the other would be the person that hacked his account.
Yeah. Well, I guess Walmart didn't have the code phrase that would they wanted to tip from Wales. Oh shit. Or cancel
Sorry,
this.
Phil, but you didn't tip us enough, so we can't do anything for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. If Walmart canceled that shit and that was it. May the burst be with you. Second order would have been separate. Yeah, the second one would have been separate. Yeah, nobody's seen that one. Like, he didn't show that one online. So this person would have only been able to cancel the one switch, the basic switch. But both of them ended up canceled, so that leads me to believe Walmart canceled them both. That's true, Marshant. We're using logic over here, and we're expecting Phil to just be truthful or be like, "Hey, man, this concept bumps." But I digress. Let me see some of this hilarity that ensued, and we have.
I want to know what. I'm just curious what was said to him in today's stream, or the early stream that got him set off for the late stream.
And we have Thyre here. Oh, no, it's Dragon Girl. Wrong one.
Because I've got no idea what he said, because he banned the person
There we
too,
go.
claiming that they were a detractor and a LARPer. Because Phil can always tell the difference. Like, he knows all the LARPers, apparently.
He can't tell the difference. It's getting to the point a lot of people are asking Phil logical questions, and he's just now putting that to the point that, oh, you're just a LARPer, you're just a detractor, you're just a scumbag. When it's like, Phil, they're just asking you a legitimate question.
Yeah.
People are going to ask legitimate questions, and you want to sit here and give them these bullshit answers. You can't really be mad at them for when they turn around and they want to start clapping back at you for the answers. They're not satisfactory, because it's just more holes than Swiss cheese. Went batshit crazy over his shirt. Oh man, I gotta see what that's about. Oh shit.
Guess bedroom gives us 10 steps. I
Not
think
bad.
we'll do that.
Hyper fixated. Hey Kumi, how you doing?
Guys, please stop
Yo,
arguing
what
over
up,
on
guys?
Kick. It's ridiculous what you
Okay,
guys are
Hey,
doing.
what's up,
Please stop
G-Man?
the nonsense. Key
Yeah, this is
card.
from last night.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys,
just
let's
got word
relax and
Nintendo
stop
was taking
arguing on
away
Kick. I don't want
gaming
I don't
sharing
wanna
on
be
their Switch.
messing around timing out
Ooh.
people on Kick, but I can't have people arguing constantly either. Everyone, please chill out over there. Thank you.
That is a convoluted
Guys,
mess.
if you
that
are enjoying the chill
you
vibes
don't know
of
where
our
to
first
start
run
on that
tonight
one.
in Blueprints,
Ah.
please.
Wait, why is he wearing the shirt from Jurassic Park? I mean, I'm just gonna
Waiting
ask
for
that.
him to die.
I guess the Velociraptor is supposed to just jump in his house and eat him alive. So he
Yeah,
Walmart oversold them and canceled his order. Yeah, that also it was actually G Million that was showing me a stream by a bunch of people. What was it? Respawn, GameSpawn, Spawn Void, some shit like that. What was that thing you were showing, G Million?
The Spawncast.
Spawncast,
White
thank
Media.
you. Yeah, Spawncast. And the guy on Spawncast was sitting there saying that Walmart was canceling a bunch of people's Switches. Like, if it happens. It's happened with the
that reminds me,
PS4.
Ice.
Uh-huh.
Remember that? Remember I was telling you about this guy was falling asleep watching a game. He put a picture of Phil falling asleep.
Yeah.
Well, he put up another. He did another video on I can't remember, RimWorld 2, and it was like something stinky. Picture of Phil.
Ooh. Seemingly odd.
I'm like,
That's the
"Jesus
thing I
Christ."
said. That was the thing I said seemingly odd. That and Soul and G Million and I think Ramen can definitely tell you. Like I was going off about that because he's sitting there wanting this damn Switch too, but it's like, dude, you're not even gonna play it.
He's
Like
gonna play enough. He's gonna play like the main story of Mario Kart.
Mario
Do
Kart,
like
yeah.
2 or 3 matches of online. Bitch about how people are cheating and how they already know the course if the game just released,
And then he's gonna
and
drop
then
it.
quit the game.
Yeah, and then it's gonna sit there until Donkey Kong comes out, and then he's gonna play that, and it's gonna take him probably like 3 weeks to beat that. Then he's gonna beat that, and then the Switch is gonna go back to just sitting on his TV stand collecting dust again. Like him getting the Switch 2 is a honest to god waste of money. There's no
And I got
need for him to
$10
get
that
it.
he's gonna put the Switch 2 box on the tables behind him just to gloat about it.
Oh, you know he will. He just wants to hype
I'm
the day one
surprised he didn't
views.
try and
Exactly.
do that with the computer boxes. For
Oh, I
the
know.
towers he got.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Doom, the Dark Ages. Yes.
Oh,
He's
I
a
just
tourist
pre-ordered that today.
pretending to be yet he's never been to Hawaii. Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii. I'd love to go to Hawaii one day.
I don't want to go to Hawaii. It's
Support
too
the
hot there.
stream. All right now we had 2 people who supported so far. We had 2 subs on Kick from DT101, and we had a nice super chat from the
I've been there twice.
It would be great to get some
Honolulu.
more support right now. We
Nice.
want to keep hitting goals so we can actually
Same here,
do
Ramen.
our
If I get a
big
Switch 2, that's what I
marathon.
wanted
Hopefully
for it.
this
Tears
coming
of the
weekend would be
Kingdom.
Perfect. So please support the stream in some way.
'Cause I'd like to
Super
play it
chats,
on stream.
memberships, subs, tips, all
Because I beat
appreciated.
Tears of the Kingdom, so I
Please
have no
support and
reason to
thank
go
you if
back
you
to it
do.
right now.
Yeah.
All right.
See, and this is another thing. Like, this is another thing I always find funny with his streams now. Is there's more begging, or not? Actually, no. No. Let's get past. It's no longer begging. We have gone beyond the realm of begging. We have now entered the realm of demanding. We are to the point that Phil is just straight demanding contribution for nothing. And I get that, yes, you could say this is Phil's lifeblood far as work is concerned. Ugh. But you can't demand it and then follow that up with, well, you know, when you work, you want to get paid. Yes. When a person works, depending on how the job is set, they get paid either every 2 weeks, 2 times a month, once a month, or every week if they're temp. Phil, you get paid once a month by YouTube and Kick. You get paid in the beginning of the month and the end of the month by both of these streaming platforms. You get tips. They may not be the amount you want, but you get them. And I just find it funny that he thinks, well, it's not that he thinks, he's actually trying to turn this into a new culture, is that this is to be acceptable in the streaming space. It's like, look, I'm asking you for contributions, I'm asking you for tribute, and I demand that of you because you want to see this type of content continue, don't you? And it's like it's up to the audience to decide that. Like, you can't just say, guys, give me money because I'm here. If that was the case, every streamer would just have money coming in constantly. That's not the case. Damn it, is
I
that
also
really?
like to point out he also has Patreon still.
Yeah. Let's be honest, the goal system worst idea he had is demanding all, and that's because of the Kino Casino. Like, if anything, the Kino Casino they came in, they did their harm to Phil, and then they left. And now Phil's audience, unfortunately, are the ones stuck with the bag. They're like, hey, you guys got to now do this. The Kino group is gone. It is now up to you to fix this, to make sure he stays this way at all times. Yeah, Patreon is now just free money. Like, for him, it's free money. He doesn't do anything on Patreon for his patrons. It's just there. He's just siphoning money from it, from those who are still paying. Yo, misbehave. Give me 150 right now. Exactly. They just type a message. Well, hype flat out just telling people give me money. Yeah. Yeah, and that was the thing. Remember, he said we were done with streaks, but we're back to saying we're on streaks again. Hey guys, we hit 5 streaks. Let's keep this momentum going. Guys, we got 12 streaks. Let's keep the momentum going. Guys, we had a four streak going. And, you know, we need to get that momentum again, so let's keep up that momentum. Like, as I've asked, and I've said it like a broken record, and I'm gonna continue to ask, what do people gain out of continuously just giving you money? And I don't want to hear, oh, well, they get the DSP tries it, they get the marathons, they get the no, they're getting nothing. They are getting nothing to give you $1,500 a week. You want more, but you'll suffice for $1,500 a week. And you want this constantly without giving them time to breathe, without giving them a break, not letting them just sit there and enjoy the stream for what it is. You're like, no, if I'm not making money, then this stream is not successful. If I don't hit my goal, we're not successful. Not every stream is going to be successful. If that is your metric for saying a stream is successful, that you were successful that day, your priorities are in the wrong place. What's up, Lord of Darkness? Big ups, my man.
What's you up to, Ice? What you up to?
Nothing much, Vanguard. Just tired as hell. I've been working 10s all week. I've only gotten 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm just running through the motions now.
I understand that. I got like a quick 5 minutes before I head right back into work because you know I work overnight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got the third shift.
Mm-hmm. Now I just want to go back to that pre-order stuff. I actually have a friend who works at Walmart, and the funniest thing is when I showed him the video of how Phil got his thing canceled, he said, "Well, more likely Walmart didn't cancel because if they did, it would have been canceled the following day. The fact that this got canceled an hour later is a little suspicious. So more than likely, somebody canceled for him because he gave out that information. Now again, he said we're just going by the information that Phil's told us. Now yes, other people had their Switch 2s canceled, but these were the following day.
Yeah.
Because remember, he got one that was pre-ordered at like what, it's like midnight or something like that.
It was like so it was like 9 o'clock, somewhere around there, so 9:30.
I know it was about midnight my time, somewhere around there.
Right, because even with the pre-order, it's still on the process. It will say completed, but it's still got on the process. Somebody still has to look through it. And the sad part about it is, with the information, they don't need that much to get something canceled. All you need is the order number and an email, and that's just about it.
Which Phil so graciously supplied us himself.
Yes, and again, I'm not condoning the person who did it, but at the same time, I'm not feeling sorry for Phil because you gave out the information.
Yeah, that's like they say when you park your car in a bad neighborhood, knowing that cars get jacked there, and then your car ends up getting jacked. It's like, well, you parked your car, left it running in an area known for carjackings.
Exactly. So, going with this, that's why I'm leaning more towards that somebody else, again, cancel it. But then again, it's like, I'm like on the fence there. It's either that or Walmart cancel, but I'm leaning towards more somebody cancel it. And the reason I'm leaning more towards that is because, again, this is what Phil is saying. And you got to remember, you got to take whatever comes out of the mouth as a grain of salt. But at the same exact time, that's where it's like, Unless he shows the email where it was canceled by Walmart, it's like, okay, Phil, so then maybe you have, I'm not trying to get Phil any credit here. Okay, so maybe there is a little bit of truth to, but at the same time, again, you set yourself up.
But see, there's only one thing that doesn't add up with that, is he only showed one Switch. He didn't show the confirmation of the other.
The other one. That's where it's like,
So I'm thinking if it's true, somebody canceled the first one and then Walmart themselves canceled the second one. Or
now that could be it. Maybe Walmart canceled the second one.
Or crazier idea, and I got to give all credit to GTG because he's the one that came up with it, is Phil canceled the first one himself. And then the second one still got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of leads into the mind that he canceled it just to try and get his fans to feel sorry for him, so they'd give him one for free.
Which
Which
he,
him playing
he
the
could.
victim, which would be possible.
Yeah, he could because he didn't show proof that it was hacked to begin with. And he didn't show proof that he got his account back. So the only thing we have is his word, which we know it means shit, but that's all we have to go by, so he can spin a narrative however he wants. There is nothing there to challenge it as far as proving it or disproving it. So he can whip up that
here's
tail.
the crazy thing about. Oh, go ahead, Ice. Go
I
ahead.
was saying he can whip up that tail because we don't have access to that account. We can't just go in there and see if Walmart actually canceled it or he actually canceled it. You know, blah blah. It's literally just his word. And if he says it was hacked, well, we all know it wasn't hacked because a lot of things just don't add up for his story because it kept changing. But he didn't provide proof of anything happening. And then on top of that,
Right.
he wasn't
The other
mad
thing
about
that
the
doesn't add up,
cards.
as you mentioned earlier, Ice, was that he changed the password himself.
Yeah, he changed the password himself. He couldn't remember the password, and he left the room to find the tablet or another phone possibly that the code was sent to. Which means Phil did it himself. He changed his own password. Now that could have been the password to his email, but either way, we know Phil changed a password.
He changed a password. We just don't know. We don't know to which account. That's the whole key thing. He might change his password to his email, his bank, whichever. It's one of them.
Yeah, exactly. And his story changed the next day. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why his story doesn't add up, first of all, because if the story was true, it would only be the one story. There wouldn't be no variation. There wouldn't be a change. It would just be the story, and then proof would be provided that it was changed. Third option, Walmart contacted him about the rules, and he attempted to cancel the order before they canceled both. That's another one. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of theories we could throw out there. And I know somebody contacted Walmart with the number, and apparently Walmart got back to them and said it was canceled due to the one per household policy. Which, that again, that's just the one he showed. So the one that wasn't showed is still questionable as to how it got canceled. I'm thinking Walmart. They were just like, you know what, fuck it. We'll show you, you're just going to be a greedy scalper, so we're just getting rid of both of them. And again, why would someone cancel the order instead of the address? That's what I'm saying. Like, that would have been the biggest fuck you to Phil, is if they already got in this account, they already in the change the delivery location. Just change the location.
Also, Ice, and I'm trying to remember. Was it either it was Duty or it was one person, one of the tractor streams I was on? Apparently, and we'll go back down this road. I had to see more of the information, but apparently the person who, let's just say again, did cancel it, apparently they actually had an audio clip of them with the confirmation number and everything. I'm trying to remember, was it Duty or was it, I think it's one of the person streams I was on.
Yeah.
There's an audio clip of it. I had to look back to which one it was.
Which it still makes it questionable, that second one.
I know. That's the whole key thing.
Like, the first one could be anybody. It could have been Phil himself. It could have been another person. Could have been Walmart. But then it comes to that second one. He didn't show that one. So that cuts out. That cuts out the tractors getting that one canceled. But who knows? At the end of the day, I think he might already have another one on standby.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
I think he does. I think so too. I think he went to some other place and tell nobody got it. I know. I know he's got one.
Because
So,
he's
that's no
not
surprise.
upset about this. He's not upset about this in
No,
the
he's not.
slightest. He was more upset about that damn PS5 with Amazon than he is about this damn Switch 2.
Oh, he is. That's for damn certain.
Although, what if it got canceled because he said he had to change the payment method? What's up, Aqua Saber? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Because remember,
That's another possibility.
he said
because
the
if you
bank
change
froze the
payment
first one.
method, if you don't update it, it can actually get canceled. They give you a
Remember,
grace period
yeah.
where you can change
So
it.
he had his bank for the first one. The bank stopped the card for possible fraudulent activity, and then he used his credit card for the second one, which letting us know he had a credit card, which we already suspected. So
No, wait, you can't. No, you can't have a credit card because he's still on bankrupt. He still got that bankrupt.
you can
can't say the
still get a
damn
credit
word.
card. You can still get a credit card on bankruptcy.
You could, or wait, hold up. Or what if the credit card you used was Cat's credit card?
That's a possibility too. But either way, the first one could have got canceled by the bank putting the freeze on the card. So the bank could have put the freeze on the card, which caused Walmart to cancel that one. And then the second one just got canceled because of the one per household. What's up, Mal? Is my best friend. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find that one, Mal. Very predatory. Yeah.
Or here's something else about my head. What if, and I'm just going by this again. What if Cat saw what is this? Let's say Phil used Cat's credit card and she didn't know what it was at first and probably wouldn't cancel it because she didn't know what it was because Phil used her credit card. I know that's like a long stretch, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Fuck it, throw it in the race. I mean, it's just theories anyway. So I mean, the only other theory is Jasper canceled it, which we know that's not the case.
Yeah, that's
But I'm just saying, like, there's many theories that can be tossed out there that, hey, this is what could have happened. Because remember, because that could go in place with Snorlax King, where he sent Phil a tip, and his parents found it on the credit card statement and charged it back.
Exactly. All right, I gotta get ready to head back to work, guys. I'll still be in the chat. All right.
All right, man. Take care. Thank you for stopping by.
All right. You too. Anytime, my man.
Oh yeah.
So, the banks were getting things about fraud and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, exactly, Aqua. He's getting the Switch 2 regardless, and he's gonna shit on Nintendo. Remember, at the beginning, he already said that he wasn't impressed with the lineup and all this other shit. So it's like, again, why are you getting this fucking thing if you're already saying you're not impressed with the lineup? You're just wasting money at this point. You're not gonna get these hellacious day one views that you're claiming you're gonna get. You might get a couple of $100, and that's it.
Well, here's what I think happened, because I thought what happened was the bank put a freeze because he was trying to put both the Switch 2s on the same card. And when the bank
that's
saw,
what he was trying. That is what he did try.
The first one was going to go through fine, but the second one put it to like 1,000 somewhere on there, probably with tax and everything like that.
Yeah, it's like
It's like, okay,
950, 970, somewhere around there.
So the bank was like, hold your horses. Walmart caught on that there was two being bought by the same person, and I think that's where the whole situation came into play.
Yeah, and then he switched it to the credit card. So I mean, that could have still been enough to get both of them canceled.
Okay. Yeah, Mazlor confirmed. He said, yeah, you need the shovel. All right, so I won't backtrack then. Thank you for telling me, or else I might have backtracked. Insert coin, more part of the story.
Insert
Here we go.
coin.
What's next in the story?
Phil's getting fucked into this console. Yeah, Phil is the ultimate consumer. It's always consume product, get ready for next product. Because think about that with the way he does video games. Well, there's no
Yeah.
innovation in games. What Call of Duty's already been done. What Final Fantasy's doing has already been done. What this game is doing is already done. What this game is doing, it's already done. Oh, but why is Nintendo doing innovation that doesn't work? Why is Sony doing this Oculus Rift? I know it's not Oculus Rift, but I'm just using the name. Why are they putting this time and money and investment into virtual reality? That makes no sense. Well, you're complaining that companies aren't doing any type of, and evolving and moving forward with different products and new products, but then you get pissed when they do by saying it's not going to work. Why would they do it? Well, I guess though, you know what? That's actually a true, oh my God, that's a true statement from Phil. Because he tries new things and they don't work out. So he thinks that any company that tries anything new doesn't work out. Because the only thing he has for comparison is himself. So if you only have yourself to compare everything with, it's true from that standpoint. Think about it. He's not hearing about the glorious stories coming out from like Half-Life 2 Alex and Payday 2 3D, or not 3D, but virtual reality, and Skyrim and Fallout 4 and Aliens Isolation and all these games that are using this technology. He's not looking at these games because he's already played them. So why would he look at them coming from an Oculus Rift or a PlayStation VR? Hell, you got Resident Evil 7 and 8 with VR now. You could play both of those. Like, there's games out there he could play, but he doesn't want to because why? It requires him to do things, and he knows it's not going to change the amount of money he's already receiving from his fan base. So in his eyes, it's already a failure. It's doomed to fail, just much like everything else Phil does. It's always doomed to fail after a period of time.
Robbing coin. You find yourself
Buying the rights to Tetris.
with the great Alzara.
Yeah, it was a major
I
risk.
suspect you.
Yeah, you guys over on Kick, I'm about to ban all of you for trying to bully a supporter. The one person who supported tonight, you bullied him. So I think I'm just going to ban every single one of you. I'm not even kidding. Because none of you contribute. You just sit there talking every night, but now you're going to
Actually, Phil, they are contributing. See, this is the funny thing with this. Phil, you're I was about to say an associate. Wow, God, my words are not coming to me tonight. You're an affiliate on Twitch. God damn it. You're an affiliate on Kick. Just them being there is giving you money. You get paid by the hour on Kick. So they are contributing to you. The longer they stay in that chat, the more money you're pulling in from them. They may not be giving you anything directly, but because they decide to plop their asses in that chat, it's giving you money. You're getting $5, $2, $10, whatever the amount is, from LARPers, dents alike, just sitting in your chat. So you are being paid. You're being paid by them being there. Just because they're not giving you money hand over fist, they're still giving you money.
bully a supporter. I think I'm just going to permanently get rid of all of you.
I see.
Then get rid of them. Like, this is the thing, Phil. Go ahead, get rid of them. Drop your Kick chat from like 90 people to like 10. Go ahead. Do it. And watch that Kick revenue plummet.
In the doorway,
So, a guy going into the dark room.
silent footsteps in the hallways.
Did he even beat this game?
An unmatched
Not yet to my knowledge, but apparently there's more after you get to the one room. There's like a continuation.
Huh.
So there's a lot to this game, which, given how simple it is,
see a young
I'm not
boy
surprised.
Watched from
But he
afar.
still hasn't beat it.
To my knowledge, no.
A young
jeez.
who once was
Yes, he wants their money now.
but now afraid.
Whoa, what is that? Statue of Death?
What you
I don't know,
have
Phil.
heard here has been foreseen.
That's another thing. Like, what was it? He was playing Oblivion,
I don't know what any
and
of that
he sat
meant.
there and
I
was
don't.
getting mad because people didn't tell him what to do. It's like, motherfucker, you just played this
I have
game
no
2
clue
years
what that
ago.
stuff meant, man.
Nothing more
Excuse me.
to say.
Of course you don't know.
It says DT101 just gifted 2 more subs. Thank you, DT.
Pay pigs? Pay pigs. I said pay pigs.
So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you guys over on Kick, you're gonna stop being bullies and stop trying to be a good old boys club. Because if you continue it, I'm going
Good
to
old
permanently
boys
remove
club?
all of you from chat, and I don't care. Okay?
You do
Seriously.
care. You do care.
I just don't
Oh, he
give a crap
cares.
about this toxicity and negativity that you guys are trying to portray. So stop it right now, or you're gonna find yourself gone.
Banned.
And they'll be back on a sock account.
Gone forever.
Got it? I hope that
Like,
makes
they'll
sense.
be back on a sock
Hope
account.
you
So what is
understand
that doing?
what I'm laying down here.
Phil, if you want to make it actually have an impact,
chat
just
is
ban them and
glitched.
not
Hold
say
on.
anything. Like, just ban them and not say anything.
My chat is glitched.
Yes, the May burst be with you.
Oh, all of Kick chat is glitched. Great.
All of
I
Kick
can't
is
even
glitched.
reload my Kick page right now. No wonder. I was like, why is my chat glitched? 'Cause
Apparently, they
Kick
were
is screwed up again.
bullying the guy
This
that's
is
giving
becoming a
out.
more regular thing, man. It's pretty bad,
subs.
honestly.
I don't know.
How much Kick has been having this issue. It's a really bad ongoing issue.
Like, his kick is mainly just LARPers. Like, that's all his kick chat is.
Okay, I finally got it to work. All right, so thank you to DT101 for another 2 gifted subs.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. I don't want anyone getting into arguments over on Kick. Now I'm looking, and if I see
Well,
it, you're all out.
he
I'm
just
serious.
acts
I'm
so
not putting
surprised
up, I keep
about it.
telling you guys, I'm not putting
Yeah.
up with people treating certain chat rooms like their own little clubhouse where they can bully people who come by and want to hang out. I'm not having it. So if that's what you're over there for, you're in the wrong spot, and you're going to be very sad very soon.
And again, Phil, you keep giving people what they want. And not your fans. You spend more time giving detractors what they want than your own fan base. Maybe you should spend more time giving your fan base what they want. That might make your content a little bit better. Just a little bit. It's a very small margin. But it'll be better.
Okay, got to go with East Wing Hall. It's the only thing we can do to continue. Abdullah says, when Ken or Chun-Li release in Fatal Fury, will I be interested in it? No, I'm not interested in it at all. I have no desire to play it. I'm not going to.
Yes, because you're just going to go to Fatal Fury and get your ass kicked. There's already a bunch of touch of death moves in that game, and you know damn well when you hop over there, you'll beat a few people. You get a few wins under your belt. But then once you hit a certain rank, it's just going to be you getting your ass stomped all day, every day. Every time you fire up that game, it's just going to be a slew of people with baseball bats, whips, chains, pipes, tire irons, sledgehammers, you name it. And they're just going to be beating the fuck out of you every time you turn around. Just like Tekken 8, you deranked 4 times, but you had the nerve to say, oh, I'm decent at Tekken 8. No, you're not when you derank 4 times. That's not decent. You were just a proverbial punching bag for them people. Like, that's a lot of losses, Phil. A lot of losses.
Not playing that shit. Okay, guys, I'm just going to stretch my legs for a sec. But now, guys, we are at $30 of support and have been for most of the stream. That has come from only 2 people. Top contributor tonight will get something in the game named after them. So far, we have one $2 tip from Jerk Store, and that's the top
Jerk Store.
contribution. I've been streaming for an hour. The top contributor is $2. So it's not too hard to be top contributor tonight. I'm just saying, like, you have a pretty easy ride here.
And what do they gain for doing it? I mean, this is way past Phil. But what do they gain being top contributor? They get their name on a board? Okay. I mean, we want maximum
Are you questioning
profit.
Phil's logic?
I'm always questioning his logic. And the reason I question his logic is because people are looking at him and they are thinking that this is the way you need to conduct yourself with streaming. Phil is making a bunch of mini Phils, carbon copies of himself. That this is going to be the correct way to stream. This is the correct way to conduct yourself in front of the camera or through the microphone to the people watching you. And it's not. But then it's going to get to the point where, guess what? We're going to be the minority and people like Phil are going to be the majority. And then what? You're going to see fucking streaming take a goddamn nosedive. And people are going to be wondering what's going on. And all we're going to do is hold up a picture of Phil and be like, this is the guy that started it all. This is the guy that paved the way that people are thinking that this is okay. I mean, yes, I can't solely lay that on his feet because you have e-thoughts and whatnot, but you get my drift.
If you want to jump in and get something in the game either made or named for your honor here, you got an easy route because we have not had many contributions come in tonight. Derek said, I wonder if Jerk Store will be top contributor. I mean, if so, that would be the lowest ever contributions ever on a Minecraft stream. No lie. A $2 top contribution. I would think no. I think that's people waiting for the end.
Again.
To try to get that top contribution in.
Exactly,
but that would
Vanguard.
Be crazy if that was the biggest contribution of tonight. Holy shit. Okay.
Again, this shows you, even back then, Phil has only been about the money. He hasn't been in this for the entertainment. He hasn't been in this for the community. The community is just a bunch of ATM/wallets walking around for him. Nothing else. And then when people question how he treats his community, he's there, well, my community's fine. My community's good. Everything is on the up and up. Everything is on by the book. No, it's not. It is not by the book. It's not on the up and up. Look at how you treat them. Look at what you make them go through every day.
Okay. Guys, please support the stream.
Right there.
Right?
Please support the stream.
We want to have this marathon, viewer's choice, in the coming week, do we not?
And Phil, the viewer's choice, it's bullshit, my guy. The viewer's choice is bullshit because they can go to any streamer and watch them play that game. You can go to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube right now and find people that are playing Mega Man, playing Final Fantasy, playing Stardew Valley, playing Burnout, playing whatever game. Hell, you'll find people playing fucking Star Fox Adventures. You'll find them playing Star Fox 64, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, so on and so on, etc., etc. Why would I need to give you $1,500+ to watch you play a game that I can go watch someone else play for free? It makes no sense. Wait, actually,
Phil.
I actually do disagree with that. There are more scummy people currently streaming than DSP. Difference is they're actually entertaining. Yeah, I mean that is that's why I corrected myself. Like there are, but Phil's the front runner. It's the unfortunate part.
So let's keep that momentum going. So I will add that to our...
And then another thing, this dude's always talking about being honest and giving a fair take. But we have plenty, and I mean plenty, of video footage from Phil where he's talking about how he's always lied. I lied to protect my family. It's easier to lie than tell the truth. I was never going to tell them the truth. I was snaking them, so I said a lot of BS things. So going just by off of that alone, your whole career is a lie. Your whole career, you have done nothing but lie to people. And then you admitted that you lied to John and Howard about about how much money was being made on Project 7, about how you were giving money to John but not the rest of the guys, because Project 7 wasn't making anything. That Smart Guys wasn't making anything. So you've been lying to your best friends, or your best friend and a best associate, as you claim. You admitted to lying to Craig and Adam, Adam was his name? Yeah, Adam and Craig. You admitted to you were never going to tell them the truth. You lied about WWE champions. You lied about all this shit. And then you want to turn around to June and be like, yeah, hey, June, what do you think? I told the truth. You know, Phil, everyone knew that it was you but you. You're the only one running around believing that no one knew when everybody knew. You lied about the cat. You lie about how much money you make. You lie about so many like dumb shit that makes no fucking sense. That it's like, why are you lying about this? And then you wonder why people don't believe you. When you yourself, out of your own mouth, out of your own snout, have sat there and said on numerous occasions that you have lied. So, how can I believe anything that comes out your mouth when you've admitted you've lied numerous times?
Our tally tonight, and that means we're at 33. That means we're only 1/5 of the goal, and we have an hour left.
Okay, and
guys, so please, let's get some support. Let's pick it up. I know you guys like Blueprints. They're finding so much new stuff already.
Again, you cannot dictate if they like something or not. They'd be like, if I played Oblivion with the 16 people here, am I gonna say all 16 like Oblivion just because they're here? No, they might not like it. They might pop in and see what I'm doing and check the fuck out. If I'm playing Front Mission 3, they may not like it, Phil. If I'm playing that fucking furry shooter, Wild Assault, it don't mean everybody's gonna like it just because I'm playing it. You can't just say you guys like this because that's what you want to believe. That is not your call to make. Again, if the audience likes it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But you can't dictate that they do or don't, and you can't turn around and dictate that they have the right, that they have to just give you money because they're sitting there watching you. What's up, Hum Along? What are you doing right now? Oh yeah, Hum Along and Mal. I need a secondary kids cuisine. I need a secondary kids cuisine from you two. Playing Oblivion right now. I'm gonna go back to streaming it. I'm thinking about streaming it tomorrow. It depends on how tired I am.
Tonight.
I'm trying to decide what I'm going to stream tonight.
Super chat.
I
Let's
hear
get
that. What's
some
your choices?
memberships. Let's get some subs
I'm
over
thinking
on
I
KPN.
might
Let's
do
get some
more
tips.
Expedition
All right?
33 because I haven't done it since release
get some
because I had
support
PC
tonight.
issues, the
All right, I
monitor
just wanna stretch
thing,
my
so
legs
I'm
a
like
lot.
far behind what I want to be.
Ah, that may sound like
All
the
right,
winner
come on,
then.
guys. I'm gonna do some shout outs.
Yeah, I think that might be because I really want to get back into that.
Positivity going. I don't want to be negative.
I owe you two of them, Hum Along. I owe y'all two.
And some nice celebratory animations for hitting our goal tonight.
Again, as I've said, what do they gain for constantly hitting this goal? I mean meaningful. I'm gonna use your words, Phil. Meaningful. What is the meaningful content or meaningful thing that your audience gets out of donating money to you or tipping you or whatever fancy word you want to slap in there so you're not looking like you're doing something shady? What do they get that they have to be harassed for money every single day? The goal is that Philip gets money. Yeah, exactly.
So please, let's get some support for Blueprints, okay? Thanks for the anonymous $5 tip. I'll have to keep RimWorld in mind. I do believe
RimWorld.
some people
You gonna give Rim
nominated
jobs, Phil?
RimWorld for
That's
the
what we're doing?
upcoming Viewers' Choice Marathon
Phil giving
event.
out Rim
I don't know
jobs?
if enough nominated it. If you're interested in that, head to my main channel page here of DSP Gaming on YouTube. Head to the Posts tab. Check out the thread for
Post
the upcoming
tab?
Viewers' Choice event and either nominate RimWorld yourself or you can thumb up someone who already has in a post.
Yeah, thumb it up, guys.
Okay.
Thumb up that Rim
And,
World. Put that thumb up there before you rim it.
and good stuff there. Now, let's get to that marathon. I need
The
to hit 50
slander
goals.
is-
We've only hit 41. And This stream,
Oh,
we
damn
are
you, man.
definitely
Damn you.
lagging in support. Let's get some more support to make it happen, folks. So can I light these torches?
I mean, do you want to light the
Thank you to
torches?
Steve Martin, $2 super chat. Have $2. Can I see my stomach swell after ice cream? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve Martin. We're at $40 of support, guys. But sadly, we only got about maybe 20 minutes left on the stream. I really like this run, though. I'm having fun, and we're learning a lot.
Cruz
All right, so let's
Cuisine,
keep going.
quesadilla. All right,
Please
let
support the
me
stream. Last chance, everybody.
let me pull up my notepad and make a note of that.
So 2 of the levers down. We're getting to the point where we might actually get all the levers. So we're making giant advancement in the game. The problem is now we're making all this advancement. Now we don't get any support for the game anymore, right? Now that we're actually doing all this great advancement, now the support slows down when things are picking up. Sucks ass. Well, guys, since we are
Audible.
so far away from hitting our goal tonight, it's very simple.
I
I'm
might
going
need
to
a
offer you
give me a
all
backup one, Mal, just in case my stores
The
don't
deal
have
over
that
on
one.
Kick.
I'll check Amazon as well, though.
For 10 subs, I will give you the
10
VIP
subs.
badge, and for 20 subs, the OG badge, because now's the last
The
chance. We only have
OG
15 minutes
badge.
left on the stream, basically. So it's our last chance to hit anything, okay?
What's that OG badge?
So
This
last
chat's
chance.
fucking dead, man.
Frank, we're not playing Call of Duty tonight, and you're spamming the chat with caps, so goodbye.
Wow.
Please, guys, can we get some support to end the stream? It looks like we're obviously not going to hit the goal.
All right, so guys, because I have a code to give out myself. So the code I'm giving you all, it's an oldie, but still a fun game. Guardians of the Galaxy. It is the Steam version, but that is for Guardians of the Galaxy. Good luck to whoever gets it. Hope you enjoy it. It's a good game. Let's see here. Mac and cheese bites. All right. Let me write that one down as well.
Right? There's nothing I can do about that. We're going super overtime to try to finish this run, everybody. Please, if you can, last minute support, but I guess we're not getting any. It is what it is. I love this game. I really do. I hope that
Thank
you
you,
guys
Mal.
enjoy me
What's
playing
up,
this game.
Avalanche?
I really like it. It sucks that we have a slow night. I really don't want to stop playing it, but I don't know what else to do, you know.
Phil, it's very simple. Just put on a more entertaining stream. It's all you have to do. Like, it's not rocket science on how to do this, but you want everyone to do the work for you, and you don't want to do any of the work yourself. Like, that's the problem here, Phil.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, damn,
Most
Avalanche. I'm
tasteless,
sorry to
give it a
hear
sub.
that.
Thank you, Most Tasteless. Now, Most Tasteless, please
You could have
stop
all cast ban
being rude
yourself.
to
I
other
know,
people in
right?
the chat. It was messed up that you did that earlier tonight. You know,
You're gonna be a
you can't be rude to other chatters.
I mean, you
So
can be
please don't
rude
do
to other
that.
chatters.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
It's nothing saying you
What's
can't
up, Captain
be.
DCW? How you doing, man? This is my last run. We went extra late because it was like a crazy long run, and we unlocked a ton tonight in the game.
Well, you
Saturday,
kept
we
belong
supported
to us.
Blue's print stream I've done, which really stinks. Like, I did the best in the game, but it's really hard to get support for this game now that I made it a night stream.
So we're scolding our chat for not giving us money. I am scolding you for not giving me money for this droll gameplay. Okay. Congrats, Aqua. Hope you enjoy it, man. It's a fun game. I'm still playing it, but I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty.
All right, guys. Well, I did my best. I hope that I entertained you. I hope that you saw a lot
Hear
of the
that,
game
bad
and you
boy.
enjoyed it tonight. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened with support.
Oh, you
I
did?
do want to
Nice.
keep this in the rotation.
Okay, then why did Disco Elysium get the axe? Like, this game is doing worse than Disco Elysium, so why does this game get to stay and Disco got murdered? It got old Yeller treatment in the back.
Disco got murdered because it murdered him.
That is true. It did fuck him up. What's up, Aqua? It fucked him up hard. He fucked around and found out.
Yeah, he quite literally
Despite the
fucked
fact that-
around and found out when people said, when the NPC said, 7 versus 2, try us.
And you might want to leave. You have no law here. It's like
You will not watch what you say, or you will not walk out of here.
Yup.
Let's see you do it. Game over. You got killed.
Oh, yep. Just another dead cop. What? Why didn't say that? It told me. Like, dude, it gave you multiple warnings before they just killed you.
We're having a slow night. I'm hoping it's just a one-off.
A one-off?
And hopefully things go well next time. But that's it for tonight. Let's end.
Again, you can't run around saying this shit to your chat. Again, Phil, streaming for a business is a luxury. It is a luxury to do what you do. It is a luxury to have an audience watching you and even supporting you. Even though you do beg for it, it is still a luxury that you are able to do these things and that you've been able to do these things for years. You cannot demand that these people give you their money. You can't demand that they just like a game because you say so. I can say I like a game. It doesn't mean everyone else does.
End the night. What a night, right? All right, guys. Thank you for watching Blueprints extended stream as we did a crazy long run. And I hope to see you next time.
Hope to see you next time.
It looks like we're getting pretty close to the end, right? It seems like at least we're getting pretty close to being able to figure out
YouTube has
what
been
the
cracking
ending
down
is.
on the word
So
now.
maybe soon. But thanks for watching.
Not
For those who
surprised.
did,
They gotta do something, I
um,
guess.
hopefully we can hit goals next time. If you watch this on demand after the fact, remember you can use super thanks on the videos. It
See, like we're back to asking for money for super thanks. Like okay. Like people know the methods to give you money. You only tell them every single day.
helps a lot too. Okay. All right. I'll see
What's
you all
up,
next time.
Raziel?
Peace out.
Needs every game to have a
Okay.
population.
All right, everybody. Well, it is what it is. We did not hit the goal, which sucks because we're trying to get this marathon going, and
It
we
sucks
didn't
for
even get
you.
close to the goal. We didn't even get a
The
third of the
marathon
way
with
to the goal.
500 rules
really
as to what
stinks.
games can be
But-
played.
It's life. I
Yeah,
get.
and
I
only
guess
play
you
them
can't
for
hit
an
it every
hour
single
and then they
time,
go in
right?
the banned world to never see the
all
light
right,
of day
well,
again.
I want to say thanks to everyone who hung out with me. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I don't know what happened with contributions tonight. They were like incredibly bad. Like
Like we get the same speech, the same goddamn speech from days of old, or we're not sure what's going on with support.
I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation
Ooh.
where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands,
Ooh,
where
this
Man,
is-
I'm
remember
half
when
as
we
much
used to
money
play
on
the
YouTube as
Genesis
I ever did
Mini?
before,
We're never doing that
starting
again.
now,
Shh.
I'm gonna lose
That
my
Genesis
house.
Mini went to
I'm
ban
gonna have
world like
all my
everything
shit
else.
reclaimed, you know, credit card bills are gonna go default. I'm probably gonna have to declare bankruptcy. I'm gonna lose everything.
The Genesis Mini, the SNES Mini, the Mini PC, they're all just collecting dust,
Yep.
never to be used again.
Oh, what's going on? Hold on, what's going on here? Hold on, wait, I missed the. Hold on, let me see it. Phil, I'm not gonna lie, the FBI gonna be at your door with all these forged CC donos. Oh, credit card donos.
Credit
Got
card
it.
donations.
Yeah.
Oh
PayPal
yeah,
and
I
other
heard this guy
platforms.
got lean today.
Put a statement out last week about having the authority to now put channels on hold that are suspected of using credit card fraud donations. They could shut Phil down. He's not even gonna have anything to do with it. This is just somebody fucking with him. That's all this is.
All right, Sylvester Stallone, enjoy your ban. I've had enough. Seriously, you're just a fucking idiot. You're just a fucking mouth-drooling dunce, and I've had enough.
Oh, so
of your
that's what the
idiocy.
person
So
did
goodbye,
that pissed him
don't
off
come back.
earlier today.
Keep your
Yeah.
dollars.
Okay.
Right now on KO Games.
I was just
He could
curious
do-
as what it
over
was because I had
5,000
no clue.
subscribers.
I mean, he didn't even
If
have to
half of
acknowledge
those
it. He could have just
subscribers
went
gave
on
$1 a
his
month,
merry way.
Right? Which is nothing. What, a pack of gum? That would be a tremendous help to me.
Okay.
Well, the fires are going, so what do we got?
Yeah, you guys should cut the shit on Kick. Sylvester Stallone literally on this podcast, first he's asking me for things I'm going to do on my day off, which he knows I can't talk about. Then
I mean, you can talk about the things you're going to do, but not be very specific on the things you're going to do. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
be
just,
very vague like he normally is.
yeah, I'm just going out and do some things with my wife, and that's it. It doesn't have to go any further than that.
and he's
I
saying,
told you
"Oh,
guys
did you
it's
hear about this thing
appointments that I couldn't get on the weekend, so yeah, we're going to an appointment.
Yeah,
What kind of appointment? Personal.
yeah, that's all you got to say.
I could personally hurt Phil, and by him talking about it, what he's trying to do is get attention for it, which then if it actually could hurt streamers, would hurt streamers, so why would he do that? He's an asshole. He's doing
The
What could
fact
hurt
that Phil
streamers?
continues to talk. The
Like, what
fact
could
Phil
hurt streamers?
continues to talk about it, giving what he wanted.
Exactly. It's like, how could it hurt streamers, Phil? How could it hurt streamers? If the streamers done nothing wrong, they have nothing to worry about. So how is it hurting streamers exactly? Like, again, we're trying to spin a narrative to be a victim over nothing. Congratulations, Phil.
doing it on purpose.
Exactly,
He's literally bringing up
Raziel.
every negative thing. So no,
He's
he
the
doesn't
reason
get,
we got yellow paint.
Forgiveness. He doesn't get his butt kissed. I don't care how many fucking stupid emotes you guys use in chat. He's an asshole. By the way, it's a sock account. If you don't know. Yeah, I know.
Phil, you
I'm
can't
well
just
aware.
claim everybody's a sock account.
Everybody's a sock. Everybody. Well,
Where's
no.
where's Derek? Where's Derek? Is he a sock account?
It-
Is
it-
OIC a sock account?
It makes
You're
sense
a
that
sock.
it makes sense that he says that, because remember, he's told his own chat to make sock accounts. He's told to make sock accounts to tip him. Make sock accounts to avoid the detractors. Make sock accounts and don't put in the right information for PayPal. He's already telling his chat to make sock accounts, so that means his chat's full of socks. Socks of socks of socks. So he just feels that everyone's a sock, because that's what he's told everyone else to do.
Well, Ice, you're a sock. Aqua, you're a sock, and I'm gonna go set up my own stream tonight.
And you're a
So
sock.
I will catch you guys later.
All right,
You're
Soul,
setting up
take
for the
care.
sock stream. Gotcha.
Yeah, the sock stream, the sock puppet stream. There you go.
How'd you know my secret?
He's gonna
It's full
tell
of
him
LARPers,
this.
meaning people who are on sock accounts who are already trolls who get banned and they come back with new accounts and they're trying to pretend to be friends and shit. And then all of a sudden, it's funny. The funny part is when all of a sudden they all bring up exactly the same thing at once, as if they're all sitting in the same Discord server talking behind the scenes, and then they decide to say it on stream. Kind of weird, no?
No. Somebody can see something in chat that's being said, and then everyone else can chime in, knowing it's gonna get a response from you. That doesn't mean they're sitting on the same Discord channel, sitting there talking about it and yucking it up. It's just, oh, well, that got to him. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do it. Come on, Phil. You're just your stupidity's showing, my guy.
We got a
PayPal
LARPer.
toss
I got a
breach 101
$5
with
super
Phil.
chat from a LARPer. Hilarious. Well, thanks, LARPer, for $5. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly,
I'm not gonna
Ramen.
read
He
the
doesn't
message
even
'cause it's stupid.
research his
It
views.
actually is.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Why do people make sock accounts? Well, there's two reasons. Okay, there's two reasons to make a sock account for a stream like mine. Reason number one.
Oh shit! So we're about to talk about what I just talked about. Okay.
Is that you're a legit supporter. You're someone who actually likes my content, but you're well aware that people who support me in big ways, like let's say dropping a big member bomb or a big tip, that people tend to kind of come after them and harass them because people are weird on the internet and just obsessed
Harass
with
them, not
the fact
harass.
that I'm successful while they're not.
Harass
They're
them.
miserable and I'm happy. They can't stand that. So they try to harass people who support me, you see? So by using a sock account to do anonymous donations, like an anonymous tip or dropping 50 subs on Kick, but it's a name no one ever saw before, it protects your identity. No one knows who to associate that with, and who cares if they go harass that account? It's a dummy account they're never using for anything anyway. The other
So again, then why are we getting pissy that our trolls are doing the very thing you're telling your chat to do right here? Oh, well, this is the reason why my chat does it. Okay. I mean, I may be a a country bumpkin in space, Phil, but that don't make sense. If they're a fan of yours, shouldn't they be proud of being your fan? Shouldn't they say it with their chest out that they're a DSP fan, a legit DSP fan? They can walk around with their badge and their crown or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I support DSP. I mean, why are they having to hide? Oh, well, they get harassed. Every platform has a block button. You can block somebody and you can just keep blocking until the person gets tired of dealing with you. Like Phil, come on now. This is dumb. This is just dumb. Because he's smart. I know you're a sock. I know you are. I am smart and powerful, Philbert. You're a troll sock.
Another reason to use a sock account is because you're someone who already has been in a chat and banned a bunch of times for acting like an asshole, but you still want to keep coming in acting like an asshole. And a lot of the times these people conjugate with others who are assholes, right? I should say congregate, not conjugate. They congregate with others who are assholes on places like Discord, which is apparently the more and more I learn about Discord, the more I'm like appalled that people use Discord as just like degenerate community of people who are just fucked in the head doing disgusting things.
You do realize that's any type of platform that has communities in them, right? Any platform, Gilded, Discord, Skype, which I know you can't do group things on Skype, but I know it's a platform you can conversate on. Twitter, all of them, Phil. This is not just a Discord specific thing. It's all of them. It's just the type of people that's in that group. So you just trying to label it as Discord makes zero goddamn sense, Phil.
Things. I can't believe some of the things I hear now.
I'm emailing you because I noticed you usually drop 100 books and you've been gone for a
online
while.
communities on
Also
Discord,
DSP.
you know, laughing, joking, memeing, disgusting behavior because it's all toxic, negative internet bullying stuff. And then they talk about topics, say, oh, you got to go do this, say this in the stream and do this. And because they're on a sock account, they think that no one knows that it's them. They think that, oh, it's, you know, they'll never figure it out.
Actually, that shows how stupid you are because most detractors, if they're on a sock account and they fuck with you and then they get banned, a lot of them generally go back to whoever they're watching and say that, yeah, that name was me. Like, if you actually paid attention for not even 5 minutes, you would see a lot of times people don't hide what the fuck they're doing. Especially in the detractor community. Most times, detractors don't hide what the fuck they're doing. Just say what they're doing. I don't give a fuck.
Who I am because it's a new account or a sock account, right? Zangief says, yeah, after I gifted you last week, people kept following me on Kick and harassing me, but it's not my main account, so I don't care. That's what I mean.
That's kind of
I would
cheerleader.
strongly recommend anyone who's actually going to support me in some way.
Support me?
You should not have any public-facing account that has real information about you. You should protect your identity online. You should always do that. Like, just in general, everyone should be doing that anyway. But notably, when you're...
No, oh, so you should be doing it anyway. Like, guys, you need to be protecting yourselves. You should be faceless individuals like you already are. Especially when you're with me. I mean, you should be doing that already, but especially with me. You guys should really hide yourselves when you're dealing with me. Oh, I know, Sonic. I'm waiting for it to go to shit because of that.
doing anything positive towards me, understand that there are actually mentally ill people stalk me and my followers and my viewers and stuff like that, right?
Phil, you can't stalk something that's public, my guy. You can't stalk something that is public. Your Twitter, public. Your Kick, public. Your YouTube, public. When you had your Twitch up and running, public. All of it's public. I can't stalk something that is public. I guess I'm stalking the library, Phil. You know, a place that's public that I can just walk into at any time.
Yeah, it's just a good strategy. You know, don't open yourself up to online stalking and harassment.
Exactly, Mars. Yeah.
Like, for example,
yeah, rules for thee, not for
we.
we.
If you have an active YouTube channel that you use all the time for stuff, never use that channel to contribute to me. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna tip, Never tip with your real name. Never tip with a
Yes, actually, that's the best advice Phil could say. Don't tip with your real name. Remember Ryan? All the other names you fucking doxed because they tipped with their real information and you just blurted it out on a stream because you're just reading the tip and you're happy to get some fucking money. Yeah. You really shouldn't give Phil your real name. Or how about PW Dubs? That guy. Hey Phil, I wasn't the one that was actually trolling you. Here's my ID. Here's my driver's license. Phil, hey mods, here's this asshole's driver's license. Oh, okay, Phil, thank you. Now we completely can dox this guy. We know everything about him. Like, if we wanted to, we could really fuck this guy's life up. Why? Because Phil mishandled the dude's information.
an account that's another account online that you want to use, right?
Yes, goblins
Never
are
do that.
dead.
Make up new
Goblins,
names, make up
yes,
new
we must
things,
slay
'cause
the
that's the way to
goblins.
protect your identity. It's just the best way to go about things with these nut jobs on the internet.
It's
These
for
nut
real men
jobs.
who actually have time in their day to continue to hate on you. It's such a depressing life that people live. Please see someone, a doctor, a psychiatrist, anyone who's a DSP. Everyone would benefit.
The viewers on Kick are saying your undershirt is too long.
Hey,
I'm
Reap.
talking about how the month went.
I shouldn't be talking.
Talking about the awesome games I'll be playing and the games I'm playing now. Planning for an awesome marathon. This is what you're thinking about. This is your major
get
focus in
max?
life right now, is the length of my undershirt.
So I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers, you know.
Do you think maybe there might be something wrong? You think perhaps that's not normal human behavior, that you're so obsessed
Exactly,
with my
Kumi.
undershirt that I'm wearing on the stream? You think perhaps that could be something? There's a word for that. Perhaps there's like a diagnosis for that kind of behavior.
Just call him retarded. You know you want to. You're trying to skirt around it. Just fucking say it, Phil. Yes, people can talk about your state of dress. Doesn't matter what the hell you're talking about. If people want to sit there and say your shirt's too small or too long or too fat or whatever the hell else they want to say, they can say that, Phil. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. It really fucking doesn't. Like, do you think people are just going to talk about what you talk about all the goddamn time? Autistic is the word, Ice. Not regarded. Retarded. That's all I'm going to say. Retarded. People can talk about your shirt. They can talk about your fucked up hair. They can talk about your fucked up jawline. They can talk about how you had a stroke face, whatever. They can talk about whatever they want, Phil. You're trying to do this bit where you're trying to be smarter than everyone else and you're trying to put people down because they're talking about your shirt. What's up, Curve? No, Curve, get in the damn van. No candy until you get in the van. You want to sit here and be like, oh, but you guys are stupid. You guys are on the spectrum because you're talking about my shirt. We're talking about these hot new games that are going to be releasing in the next few days or weeks or months. So, who cares? Doesn't matter. You don't have to respond to them. You can let them talk about your shirt all day. Makes no goddamn difference.
Behavior that maybe would be accurate to describe it.
Exactly,
And
Reed.
that perhaps, when you hyperfixate on something that's completely pointless and meaningless and trite, but you just can't stop hyper-focusing on it for some weird reason, it's the most important thing to the world to you, even when it's not the focus point of attention and no one else is talking about it, but you just can't.
Well, apparently, oh my god, that's a hideous pause. Oh, just let that one sink in for a little bit. Oh my god. That's hideous. I am sorry for that. I am sorry for what I have wrought upon you on that. But, Phil, you're now focused on this. You know, you're saying it's one person. So you're saying no one else cared but this one person. So then why did we bother commenting on it? If it's just one person, why comment? Let the person say what they want. Let them just go ahead and say what they want about your shirt, and you keep it pushing. But no, you're giving detractors the gold dust. You're giving more people gold dust. You're giving people more reasons to not like you. Mail time.
Help but hyperfixate on something so inconspicuously unimportant in the world? Do you know what I'm talking about? You think there might be a name for something like that? Do you think we can figure it out? Anyway.
Okay. You did it though.
Oh,
I'm
God.
there with you though. I didn't do nothing.
I am fine with my clothes. In fact, they're very comfy. This is a bamboo shirt. Yes, this is a shirt made mostly from
never
bamboo
fails.
fibers, which makes it incredibly stretchy.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
In fact, they're very
whoa.
comfy. This is a bamboo shirt.
So we're rubbing the man titties. Just rubbing them, feeling good about ourselves. Maybe tweak a nipple or something.
Yes, this is a shirt made mostly from
Look, now we want to rake our own chest with our own piggy hooves.
bamboo fibers, which makes it incredibly stretchy.
Look, see, he wanted to show you that chest hair.
This
Look
is
how
a
much he wanted to
shirt
show you that
made
chest
mostly
hair.
from bamboo fibers.
Oh my
Which
goodness.
makes it incredibly stretchy.
Right there. He just wants you to see that hair. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. At least the chat is active. What does he want? Thyroid, he wants them to just simply talk about whatever it is he's talking about. He wants them to just be there and perform oral lip service on him and nothing else. Kind of weird. He wants to talk about hyper focusing when he's hyper focused about money every 10 minutes. Yes. But it's really stretchy. So we're stretching out our shirt, which ruins shirts, and we're showing us that hair, that chest hair. He wants you to get a good look at it. Wants you to take it in, roll your finger in it a little bit, maybe even rub it, pull one out even.
Stretchy, but also incredibly cooling. It's like a wicking shirt. It wicks moisture, but also it just keeps you cool. It's very aerated undershirt. I really like it.
Why are we sitting here explaining or justifying why we're wearing a fucking shirt? I don't give a goddamn about your shirt, Phil. It's stupid to sit here and talk about a fucking shirt to justify why you're wearing this shirt. Nobody gives a rat's ass why you're wearing it. You want to wear a shirt that makes you look a little ridiculous? Who gives a fuck? You want to walk around and fucking comb your hair all day? Who gives a fuck? You want to chew on your finger all day? Who gives a fuck, Phil? You want to rub your nose 100 times there in a stream? Who gives a fuck, Phil? Nobody. We're going to laugh at you, but nobody cares at the end of the day. You're just a nasty, disgusting fucking person. But hey, guys, it's stretchy. The shirt's stretchy. Even his chest hair is patchy.
This shirt, I used to wear buttoned. The reason that I'm not going to wear buttoned anymore is because it's got this, it was mismanufactured basically. This right here is supposed to fold over, so when the shirt's buttoned, it looks good. But look what happens. It just flaps over, and you can't actually get it to not do that. They mismanufactured it. The button actually should have...
How the fuck do you know it was mismanufactured? Are you sure it's supposed to fold open, Phil? Are we sure that it's supposed to actually do that? Or maybe you just don't know how the shirt's supposed to be fucking worn, my guy. What the hell? It was mismanufactured. Man, it must be nice to be the smartest man in a room of one. God damn, Phil.
have either been lower or that shouldn't have been that long. So basically, whenever I tried to wear this shirt and I would button it, it would look bad because this thing would be flapping over like that and I can't stop it, you see? So I said, well, I'll just wear it with an...
Or is that shirt supposed to be buttoned all the way up top and you're missing that top button? I want to say it looks like that button's all the way up to the top. Which if it does, then you're wearing it fucking wrong.
Undershirt then, right? That's as much thought as I gave to it. It's kind of annoying.
No,
I
he
won't-
doesn't,
won't want it,
Curve.
Right? I'll just put an undershirt on then. That's fine.
You can't read
no,
through
I'm going
eyes.
to hyperfixate on Phil wearing an undershirt and talk about his undershirt being too long. How about stop being fucking obsessive and weird and focusing on nonsense that doesn't matter? No one should care about this. Why are we even talking about it?
Why are you giving it the time of day, Phil? That is the correct question here. Why are we giving it the time of day? You could have let this dude speak whatever the hell it is he's speaking, and you could have just ignored it and moved on. But no, you wanted to be an asshole to somebody, and you saw that and decided to single it out. And you're trying to make this obvious troll feel bad when they got exactly what they wanted, and they didn't spend a goddamn dime.
Oh, I've tried everything. Every Roy says, did you try ironing the flap down? I tried ironing the shirt. I tried steaming the shirt. I tried, some streams, I put a freaking paper clip on the shirt to try to hold it in place. I'm just, it's too much effort for a stupid shirt. I like the shirt, but it's too much effort for a shirt that I'm wearing on a gamer stream. I'm not some kind of a fucking
Exactly,
fashion model
seemingly
coming out
odd.
here. I'm not on Hollywood. I don't have 5,000 paparazzi who are filming me to put me on the front page of Vogue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be in a tabloid today. I don't care.
Markiplier is not even on the front page of Vogue, Phil. I don't even think he's in Vogue. So what are we talking about here? The sexiest streamer alive. You have some dude standing there in a 3-piece suit. It doesn't exist. Well, I won't say it doesn't exist, but as far as my knowledge is concerned, it doesn't exist.
So I said, enough of this annoying thing. I'm just gonna wear an undershirt on it. I don't give a shit. Okay. But no, I really didn't expect that we would have very, very hyper-focused people over on Kick talking about the length of my undershirt. Ridiculous.
Oh, we're done already? Goddamn, that was a short one. I thought we were going to get a little bit more out of mileage out of that one, but I guess when that's all he's bitching about, it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see. What else? What is this one? Well, let me make sure this one's worth it. Let me make sure it's worth it. Hold on. Okay, this one's not worth it. This is the same one I already watched. Which one is this? Just give me a sec there, chat. Okay, this one looks... Alright, this one looks good. This one looks good. I think I can work with this one.
Tipped me $300. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
Celebration. Celebration.
Wait, I must have missed something here.
Guys. All right,
Alright, let's see. Stream of the night, we had Pig Roach pretending to get a huge tip of $300. I guess he agreed with OIC beforehand with the fake tip. And his joy seems exaggerated to me. He doesn't know how to pretend.
this.
Okay.
Someone just tipped me $300. I'm not kidding. Celebration.
Okay.
Celebration. Celebration. Just like that. $300 tip just came in. This person says,
All right, Curfy,
"Done
I'll see you at
deal.
work tomorrow,
Make sure
man."
you get some shaders for the future.
He's lying. He's a faker. He's full of shit. He's a bad person.
Well, later
He's trying
today,
to get
rather.
Attention. Herpaderpader. We're at 313 to support. The goal 450 by the end of the night, so we're at 51. Excuse me, 41, heading towards our goal of 50. Alms for the poor.
So what, we got
200 people
$300
on
and we
YouTube.
still begging?
We got like 80 people on Kick. Let's get some Kick support tonight, my friends. Who's going to become a sub tonight or give some subs to the community over there?
Wait, we got $300. Why the fuck are we begging?
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Come on, 10 subs for the VIP badge, 20 subs for the OG badge. Let's get to 450 tonight in support.
Really,
so we'll
Phil?
be on our way to the marathon.
Begathon.
So we got $300 and we still asking for more money. Again, like I said, your reward is another goal. So who's moving the goalposts exactly here?
So I'm gonna take a brief break to use the restroom. Guys, please support the stream tonight. We got another hour left on the stream. Let's do it. Let's hit another goal.
Let's
All right,
do
right
it.
now, $300 is from one person, and then we got like $20 to support. We definitely do better than that, right? We need some support over on Kick. We had 0 subs tonight.
Do better than... You got $300 for one person. The fuck you mean we can do better than that? You hit 2 goals in one go. Wow.
Let's Let's get some more memberships, some super chats, some tips. Let's go ahead and hit another goal and get towards
Because
our,
he's that greedy,
marathon that maybe we can even do this as early as this weekend, right?
Oh my God, he's drinking toxic toilet juice.
Toxic
Well,
toilet
guys,
juice.
Thanks for all the highlighted messages and for watching my content on Kick. I appreciate it. It sure would be nice if you could contribute in another way, though, you know, like a financial way.
Financial way.
Disgusting beggar.
Guys, if you're enjoying Minecraft and you're happy that I went into Java tonight instead of just Bedrock, which we had been doing for weeks there, please support the stream tonight. Let's get some support rolling, my friends.
You got $300, dude.
We
What do
want
you
to
mean,
now hit
get
50
some
goals
more,
so we
my
can do the
friends.
Viewers' Choice Marathon.
I'm a beggar
Okay.
on my streams. I just keep asking for my fans for support.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
you
offer
do.
again on Kick tonight. Let's get some subs on Kick. We have had a membership. We have had several super chats. We have had tons of tips. We had nothing from Kick again tonight, guys.
Funny
Come
thing
on.
though, the
Let's
things he
get some
took
support
away
over
from
on Kick.
Kino
Who's gonna
Casino
give
are the
one
worst
sub?
aspects.
Right.
Don't be
Yeah.
entertaining. Just
Let's get someone to
beg
get the
even
sub
harder.
right now on Kick. There's some lucky member of the community.
Yeah.
Who needs a sub?
Beg
speak up, say, "I need that
continuously
sub.
and
Please
and
give
don't
me the
stop.
sub. I need it. So people know where to direct their generosity.
Help
Direct
now
their
to pay
generosity.
for the games coming up now. To pay
Well,
my
your
bills
whales
coming
can
up
only help so
now.
much.
Not things in December. Things now.
Skeleton's coming. Man, I need a freaking spider so I can make a fishing pole.
Okay.
The skeleton's riding a spider.
Man, you're losing a lot of health there, Phil.
I'm about to die.
Phil, you were losing a lot of health there.
Wow.
Oh, never mind, you're dead.
That's fine. I'll go get my stuff.
Jesus
All right, who's going to drop
Christ.
a nice bomb of subs over on Kick so that we can complete our night at 41 goals? Or who's going to do a nice big juicy tip here at
41.
the end of the stream?
Wow.
To get the 450?
Juicy
Who's gonna do
tip? Are you fucking serious,
Now would be
Phil?
your time to do it. Because I'm only doing this for another 7 minutes, then we're out of here for tonight. But I would argue this has been a pretty successful Java stream of Minecraft. We had a good start, a good biome, right?
Absolutely great streaming day.
What's up, man?
2 more streaming days coming
I
this
think I
week.
saw
Okay.
Phil didn't make
So
his
first
goal.
off, we've got tomorrow. It will
Oh, he didn't
be
make his goal
the
tonight?
Level 1 podcast.
70.
followed
What Ron
by
Phil
more
states
Oblivion
it's
Remastered, and the
74
late stream
or
tomorrow night is
71.
Blueprints.
Ooh.
All right. And those streams will be
That's
working
2 night
towards
streams in
hitting
a row.
support goals
He
for the
hasn't
marathon.
made his
Hopefully
money.
that we'll do this weekend. Okay. Then
Oof.
on Wednesday, my final streaming day of the week, it will be
Okay, final day of the
more,
week.
Clear Obscure. That it's disgusting in my opinion. Like, I'm actually disgusted.
Oh, we're playing this.
Oh no. The game's crashing. Are you kidding me? Oh!
I mean, it happens. I've had mine crash on me. I mean, just go ahead and restart it, dude.
That
like,
was my first crash. That was my first crash of this
like,
version.
goddamn.
I hope it saved. I don't think it did. I might have to redo everything, seriously. Because it didn't save.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
Oh, let's go, Phil. Black shirt bag coming. All right, we're back.
I think I'm good, actually.
Are you
We're
sure
at
about that?
110 of support. The problem is we're running out of time. I have to take a quick break right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pause the recording. When I come back, we're going to roughly have about 30 minutes to hit the goal.
Why are we doing a
have
Y
to hit the
pose?
goal.
Wait, why do we have to hit the goal? Again, Phil, why do we have to do anything? Why do we have to hit this goal that you're placing upon us? What do we gain by hitting this goal? I mean, you've already hit the goal a couple of times. So what? We hit the goal already. So why are we begging for more? You got the goal.
We're We're so close. 40 bucks to go, okay?
Wow.
So I'm gonna take a brief break. I'll be right back. And then
Brief break.
please let's hit the goal. I'll be right back. I absolutely rely on tips. And I can't get rid of them. I need them to do things daily, every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, we know what you mean, Phil.
I received a $17 tip from no one. There's no name or
one?
message attached to it. It's just a $17 tip.
Wait, so we got motherfuckers that just giving you money now? You know, we got people that are imaginary just giving you fucking money now? That's what we're doing? Oh, okay. I guess that works. We just toss some money. Hey, you know what, man? You're a beggar. Here, man. Here's some money. Take it. I don't need it.
What?
You can have it.
What a stupid question. Why would I try out Ozempic? I'm not grossly overweight. I don't need to lose weight. I mean, maybe at most 10, 15 pounds of just a little bit of chub around the edge. I'm good. I don't have a lot of weight on me. Why would I use Ozempic? What the?
You need to work out, Phil. Your muscles are atrophying. You're really not doing much to really help yourself. So, and why is it you're so happy about you losing weight, but you're not happy about helping your wife lose weight? I mean, I'm kind of confused here, Phil. I mean, like, fuck her, I guess, right? Yeah, fuck that fat bitch. Who cares about her?
I think he celebrates the hippo gaining weight.
I think he's a feeder. Let's plump her up. Couldn't really plump up Panda.
Oh, my hunger
I'm
as well.
still amazed he's bewildered why Clum wanted to see him just do a day of not being in his streaming setup. I just want to see Phil outside of streaming. Why would you want that? Phil, it humanizes you. It actually shows people that you may not be the asshole you're constantly are on stream.
Yeah.
Saw this on his morning stream. Does he have a flight tomorrow?
It's a theory because the Kino leaks that he leaked himself, stating he has to take a unplanned trip to see his dying mother.
Mommy dearest, Mommy Linda the Chainsmoker is on her last legs, according to Phil.
Yep. My
Damn.
Philly boy. My baby boy is coming to see me before they put me in the cold ground.
The whole idea of Ozempic is to control
Yeah,
hunger.
because he is off today, tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah.
Or well,
I think-
today and Friday.
And then comes
So many
back
people
Saturday.
thought, oh, he's
I've been
taking
working on 'em,
Saturday
you know, I've been taking,
and Sunday off.
lactation drugs, obviously, to build
I
these
thought
suckers
at
up. I'm
first he
trying
said
to
he
get
was
to the
taking
other
Thursday,
demographic,
Friday, and
you know?
Saturday and come back
Oh my
Sunday.
God.
That's what I thought he said.
I only
Saturday,
Thursday,
It's
Friday.
gonna be a great late stream.
Yeah,
And that's why
Saturday
he
Okay,
is.
guys?
Yeah,
Oh, by the
and
way, I
it
got a
was because his
$3
normal
tip during
day
that
for day
segment
off has been
from
Saturday lately. People are going off of that.
Mulciber.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought, but I mean, it's
Pesky
whatever.
structures
They-
called
I
Raphon.
just
dude
looked it up,
makes his own
Saturday
fucking schedule.
Soluble crystals made of
Saturday
calcium
is
oxidate that can be
Oblivion
found in many
and
plant tissues.
Call of Duty.
That's why you're left with a numb tongue.
I just
It takes
Why
think
are we
it's
going
really
back to Call of Duty?
stupid
no
that
worries is temporary.
if he
The
is
amount of-
taking Thursday off to
of
go to
trying I'm
Connecticut,
seeing is
dude,
alarming.
you're an
Oh, you're on a
asshole that
frying
you're gonna
machine.
go there,
Yeah.
get
I mean, the
there.
place
Oh
pretty much
god,
is
I'm so
primarily
jet
fried
lagged, doob. Mom,
guys, thank you
I'm
for
here to
watching.
see you, but
I'll see
I'm
you all
really
tonight for
tired.
Blueprints. Peace out.
Okay, Friday, I gotta get ready to leave again. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, it's
No,
like, dude,
take-
spend some
take-
time with your parents.
Take a week off, Phil. You can do that. Cat may not be able to, but you can.
The game's just doing crazy pulls by itself.
But he's
I
not
wanna-
going to do
I
that.
want to try
I mean,
again.
that's losing
right?
too much
No,
money.
No lie. It's that dopamine feel. You get addicted to it. Like, you know what? I want to pull again because I want to try.
He is
I got some
addicted
good
to people
characters
just
that
giving him
first
money.
time. The second time I didn't, but now
Like a
maybe I'll
baby
I'll
that is
recover
running
from that. Let me
wild,
try
brother.
again, and then you try again. You see what I'm saying? And then you're done. Next thing you know, you just spent thousands of dollars for what? For virtual Hulk Hogan's and virtual wrestlers. There's still this back
And?
here, and it's still.
It's like, and who cares? People do it all the time with cards and whatnot. They don't care. Like, I love how he tries to shit on other people for their hobbies, but it's like, dude, yours is just as fucked up. I need to see that if someone put out that one on tonight. Nah, shit. Anyone
You know,
put
most
a-
people's hobbies have a physical, like, tangible aspect to them.
Yeah. Let's see.
I used to collect coins when I was a little kid. I don't have anything really rare or valuable, but I think they're cool.
Let's see. I need to see his if someone put up a video of tonight. It might not have because it's so soon. Nope. All right. I'm gonna have to go to Raw Fill itself. All right. Let me see.
So happy
All right, here
I
we
got
go.
packages today.
Nice.
Electric hair trimmer for my facial hair and a wall trimmer for shaving my head. So
Let's see what we got
these
here.
eight plus years of long hair are about to go bye
So you can
bye.
put 2 coins inside of your piranha plant.
He's taking off around the anniversary of the birth stream. Yeah.
That we installed last time, and here's what happens.
You can't make fun of me for jacking off on stream. I'm gonna be at my mom's house. Wait a minute, that sounds worse.
No idea what that's supposed to be.
You're jacking off to your dying mother. That is worse.
That's a little
kills the piranha plant.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there's-
I
My
didn't
parents
know.
always
It was
told me,
like-
"Don't
I was
climb 'cause they
wondering,
could
like,
break." And
I
it was
heard
funny, we had a
someone
neighbor
said
that
like,
came over and started climbing the tree.
"Be well in your flight." I'm
parents
like,
came out and started
Phil's
yelling
taking a
at her, and
flight.
the tree snapped.
yeah, he's doing it before the whole real
Tree
ID
snapped,
kicks in.
Flew off the tree and busted her ass.
And at this time, I'm gonna order
So
the
after seeing
right
an actual
charger
neighbor go
USB
against my parents'
internet
wishes and then fall
bullshit
off
on
the
my
tree,
flight.
I said,
this
I don't
time.
think I want to climb trees.
So I
with
can
my
keep
parents."
playing
So I never
champions
actually
on the
climbed the tree.
flight.
We didn't have any
Exactly.
More
So
champions.
we don't have to go, and I'm gonna use 2 different emails, so we don't have to trade off back and forth on
Although Halo would be
the
game related, I'm just not a
Wi-Fi.
big, huge Halo fan. I don't think that I would want a Halo Lego.
He was so
just being
mad
honest.
about that
You're taking off.
because
Have
he
a good
used
night.
the
me and
same
Miss Scott.
email,
See you
and
later.
they lock the purchase
built
of
a
the
Star Wars-
Wi-Fi
no,
to
a
the
Star Trek
email,
Next Generation
so only
attraction
one
thing at
person
Universal,
could
they
be
do
on
it.
Wi-Fi at a time because
you know,
both
they
of
have
the
Legos at
Wi-Fi
Universal. They do.
things, unlocks were on the same email.
Yes,
Yeah.
Little Hades, you said the Optimus Prime build. Maybe I'll have to
When
look
was
for
the
that.
last time he why? Was
I
it
love
the
Transformers when
wedding?
I was a kid, but I
2017.
Yeah, the wedding.
The wedding.
Ever since that first movie came out, I didn't really like it.
Surprise,
You know, the
guys!
Michael Bay
That
movie,
thing
the
that
700 sequels and stuff
LSB
like that, I
guessed
don't care about
literally in
Transformers anymore.
advance was totally true.
Yes, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Delta.
I know
But nobody
Vanguard. I have a
gets
fucked
it.
up mind.
Hey, Mr. Alchemist Man called it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
LSB back in the day guessed right weeks in advance, months or more in advance.
It was between him and Tevin.
I got another $1 tip. Someone's asking me 700 questions about
Tevin said dying
authentic
parents.
Italian
Will
food. I'm not
said
answering 700
get
questions
married.
for $1. Sorry. Thanks for the $1 tip.
I thought it was marriage
That's
as
not how it
well,
works.
but I
Okay.
didn't say anything. The reason I thought marriage is because I
Guys, it
have
sure
the
would be great if
tinfoil
someone
hat
could
theory
contribute
that
who's
these
not
are
asking me
certain set
700 questions
conditions
to
for
try to
like
have me talk for the next
additional
25
money in
minutes.
his inheritance. Will
Wait,
by
what,
his
Phil?
mom.
Hold up. Wait, what?
100 questions about I've ridden a
The
bicycle.
tinfoil hat theory, though.
I was trying to. What are you saying,
You gotta
Phil?
bury some grandchildren, Philly boy.
I think that's one of her conditions for even more money.
He's
Would be
flying
great.
to avoid the
$1
May
tip.
1st.
Someone's asking me 700 questions about authentic Italian food. I'm not answering 700
I'm on that
questions for
theory
$1.
that
Sorry.
to get more money, he has to produce a grandchild
That's
or
not how it
show a
works.
positive
Okay.
pregnancy test.
I have that theory too. I have
Guys, it sure
the
would be great if
theories where
someone
his
could
mom
contribute
wants him to
who's
be
not
married
asking me
before she
700
goes and
questions to try to have
grandkids
me
before
talk
she
for the next
goes.
25 minutes.
And I feel like since money is his only
Yes, I've had a
motivator,
snowball fight.
that more inheritance would
Wait,
definitely be in
wait,
the will if he
that's-
accomplished those goals.
Really, Phil? That's what we're saying?
That's not how it works. Okay. Guys, it sure would be great if someone could contribute who's not asking me 700
No, the
questions.
funny
Be
thing
nice
is,
if
like, oh, I
someone
already
could
have a son. His name is
contribute.
Jasper.
Be nice if someone could contribute instead of asking me 700 questions. Maybe Phil, that's why people aren't contributing, because you're not going to answer their questions. You're not going to be truthful with the questions. They know they're being lied to, or maybe, just maybe, people are just tired of the same boring content of you not doing anything. Did you think of that, Phil? Maybe, just maybe.
Try to have me talk for the next 25 minutes.
Then talk for the next
Oh,
25
Phil,
minutes.
Yes, I've had a snowball fight.
Phil tells his mom, "Already got a child. His name is Jasper." Jasper.
He knows he can't do that. Linda's saying, yeah,
did not have My Little
no
Pony when I
animals,
was a kid.
actual
My
child.
cousin did. That was, that's a girl's toy when you were.
I know
Wait,
that.
wait, what?
So I've had a snowball fight.
If she lives another several years, she's totally gonna be like, have kids and come
I did
out
not
with
have My Little Pony when I was a kid. My cousin did.
And there's no way Daddy Dave is gonna sit around and be like, "So, still streaming?"
That's a weird question.
I did not have My Little Pony when I was a kid. My cousin did. That was,
Phil fucking Bandit dude was bringing up the PayPal situation that was going on.
Yeah, I just went over that when he could have just not said anything. So,
His dad annoys
somebody
me.
asked you
Motherfucker,
about you
were a
having
Marine.
My Little Pony, and you said it was your cousin, not you. I mean, this is where we are for questioning, Phil. This is where we're at for questioning. Stupid questions. Because you could have just ended the stream.
that was, that's a girl's toy when you were growing up.
Yeah,
Now I
I
don't
won't be
know if
surprised
it's
that
even
the
a
inheritance.
gendered toy, but when I was growing up,
Phil,
toys
you
were
want all this,
distinctly
you want
gendered.
this amount of money, you
My
gotta
Little
better be a
Pony,
great child.
Barbie, Strawberry Shortcake.
That's what I think.
That was
He's
for
gonna
girls,
pull,
and for boys there was GI
He's
Joe,
gonna pull the Gearbox Studios.
Transformers, that kind of stuff. He-Man.
He's gonna like pay someone else to do it, and then lie and take credit.
No, I never built a fort with blankets and cushions. I always saw that. In
That's the
movies and
alien
stuff when
killing
I
a
was growing
Marine
up,
story.
and I was like,
by the
I
way.
thought
Pillow
I
fort?
thought
Never
you
heard
meant
it.
he was
Never
gonna
done a
produce
pillow
a hard
fort. I
drive
never
with
did that.
magic tricks on it.
Oh no, he's gonna get Tyrone to fuck Cat, produce a kid, and just explain away why the kid's black. Oh, it fell in ink before we got here. That's yeah.
I adopted him.
Oh no, I totally
anything,
fucked her.
Phil?
I
Daily
did all this.
Bugle,
I mean, her
I
kids
saw
they
the
felt
Daily
like
Bugle set. Someone showed it
sand.
to me and said it was amazing, but it's humongous and also very expensive. So
Wait,
I was about to
what?
say, I can see
Hold,
that.
hold on, guys.
I-
Hold up. What?
the Daily Bugle I saw the Daily, Bugle set. Someone showed it to me
Daily
and said it was
Bugle
amazing,
set.
but it's humongous and also very expensive. So
The you mean like a toy, or we meaning a set
Daily
set?
Bugle on what?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Newspaper of Spider-Man or something?
yeah, but is it a set or a toy set? Like, all right.
the way I see it, here's my vision for Legos, right?
Oh,
We do one
Legos. It's a
maybe
Lego
once
set.
a month. Maybe we alternate months too. We don't necessarily always have to do it one a month, right? But maybe we could do one like once a month and alternate. But I want to do things that are easily addable to the background.
Addable to the background. So we're gonna just add more bullshit behind us that we don't fucking need. Okay.
But also interchangeable. And then months later, when we're not really thinking about it again, we can bring it back as part of the backdrop again, right? This piranha plant could probably go a bunch of places in my background, and it could probably go with a bunch of different things that I have.
Like
Just bring
where,
Judgy
Phil?
back, you cunt.
Like where, Phil? Like why? Why are we just putting junk up behind us? Like that's all we're doing is putting up junk. Why? Why you need to add more junk to your life? It is not helping you. It is not bringing people to your content. It's not bringing people to sit down and be like, oh, this looks like a real swell guy here. I think I should definitely watch this guy. It's gonna be great. Nobody's doing that, Phil. You're not bringing any eyes to your channel, and you're damn straight not bringing eyes to when all you do is ask about money.
The Daily Bugle is insanely huge. This giant, intricate Spider-Man Lego set. Also, to be honest, the Daily Bugle's hard to see. For example, take a look at this Minecraft build. What do you see on it? Well, I see a sword. What else do you see?
I do not.
Kind of
I
hard
see
to
a
figure the rest
dagger
out,
at
right?
best.
'Cause it's also small. And that's basically the Daily Bugle is a giant building with a bunch of little things you can't really see unless you're up close. I prefer
Not to
have
be
a
that
build
guy,
like
but
this.
in modded
This guy,
Minecraft, my
you can see
favorite weapon is
he's
still
large and
that
stands out
dagger
in the
type
background.
thing.
You can
It's like
tell
short.
what it is. That I feel
Nice.
would be better. So,
A lot
bigger
of people
ones
like poles
instead of
and,
just like a building with a bunch of little
lance
figures. The
type
figures
shit
you
or
just
whatever you
can't
want to
even make
call
them
them.
out. They're like peach fuzz.
But I like the little daggers.
Phil, there's nothing wrong. If you had turned around and made or bought and built the Daily Bugle and set it up in like a case or something, that would have been fine. Nobody would have been bitching about it. Like, oh, that's cool. You got the Daily Bugle. You managed to build it. It's behind you. Like, that would have been fine. Like, nobody needs to see every little thing that's in it.
Right? Seriously, another dollar tip from this guy?
Oh, I
I
sent you that
mean-
thing. You probably don't want to watch it on stream though.
All right. I mean, Phil, the guy is sending you $1 dono. Who cares? Like, you're getting his money. Whether he's a fan, a dent tractor, whatever you want to call him, a regular dent, you're still getting their money. Who cares?
It's another stupid message. I'm not reading.
Acknowledge
Thanks
like
for
a
the dollar
20
tip.
or
Seriously,
30
this
cent
guy,
donation
he's putting in giant
before
paragraph questions
and said it was
for
stupid
dollar
or
tips on
something.
purpose.
And he's not reading
Knowing
it.
that I'm going to like talk
Yeah.
about it for 20, 30 minutes, I'm not going to. Thanks for the dollar tip. All right, so guys, here's the deal. If you want Legos to continue, contribute now. All right? We got 15 minutes left. At 9:30, I'm out of here. I got it set up. I gotta upload, and I gotta set up for Saturday, and I got stuff to do to prepare for my days off. So I'm out of here in 15
Sorry,
minutes.
Enwa, but the
Last chance to
upload
contribute.
happens
If we don't
automatically
hit
of
it,
your
we're just
stream.
not doing
You just
Legos
private
anymore,
it and cut
all
it,
right?
which makes
I
it
told
your
you guys
fault.
I would definitely continue doing
So,
them and
you
investing
can't
this money.
claim work you create
if
for yourself.
People would support the stream.
Yeah.
Or else I will do other things, right? If I can play
Phil, again, you can't expect people to always be there and support every little goddamn thing you do. That is unrealistic. It's very unrealistic that you're expecting this of your audience every time you fire up a stream. You're being a bastard to your own chat. And I get it. A lot of them are dense and they just fucking a lot of times try to do it willingly. But when do they get a break, Phil? When do they get a break and they can just come to a DSP stream and just sit and watch the stream? They don't have to fight. They ain't got to sit there and listen to you beg. They can just sit there and be like, time to just sit and chill with Phil. You know, the very thing you're always claiming that, you know, just that you want them to do, come chill with Phil. Well, where's the chill part? When can we just come in and watch your stream and you're not asking for money? You're not begging for super chats or anything. You're just like, hey, come on in and let's just play a game. People still ain't got that, Phil.
other things and hit the goals, I'm just going to do that. And I have. You know, I have done night streams. Minecraft hits the goals. You know, and other
Speaking
games
of
if people
things
want
you have a
backlog,
toxic
usually hits the
relationship
goals.
with, not
There's other games that
sponsored or
people want.
anything,
People
but
want me
if
to try and do
anyone
indie games and stuff.
plays that toxic ass game War
I'll do
Thunder,
other things
they're
instead.
having like a 50%
I like
off
the variety,
sale
but
on
I need
their
people to actually
premium.
show up and support the variety.
Nice.
If not, we're going to go back to gameplay every night.
Not
So-
sponsored.
Go back to gameplay every night if we don't hit the goals. Phil, how about we just make content for people? You know, the very thing you keep claiming that you're going to do, just do that. Go ahead and just give them the content. That's all they want.
It's not gonna happen.
No,
'Cause
I
Phil
know
thinks
that.
he's just
Yeah, go ahead.
well, the fucking outshare the casino happens. He's not getting a lot of the money he used to get anymore.
The thing was, he was losing a lot of the money even before the whole King Snake thing even happened. Like, dude was already losing money. He was losing money because he couldn't keep the casino crowd. And he's sitting there like, well, I'm not doing collabs with the Kino Casino, so I can't keep their crowd around. I don't, you know, I need them to come back so we can collab and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, just be entertaining. Like that's all you got to do.
So,
Listen,
let's see how
PvP
this
try to
goes
get
here,
the King
okay?
of Hate back and try to get him to do just drama shit.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You can never get Phil to
What do I
do
think
what
about
you
the Pikachu
want.
build
Like
at
that
60?
that was they got him to do some things, but not everything, and that was just like a fool's errand.
Bucks. To my knowledge, there are no official Lego Pokemon builds. Lego is getting
Oh,
Pokemon.
Aqua.
They just announced this that they're getting them, but they don't have them yet. I think they're coming either later this year or next year.
Did you see
There is
that bullshit with that Gundam show they trying to pass off as a
license to do
Gelgu?
the Legos. I don't know the name of the company, and they actually did a
I
whole
was
bunch
like,
of
the
different big
fuck is
Pokemon
that? I was
belts,
like,
and
that's a
you're right.
goddamn
They're
gym.
like big builds.
Ain't no fucking
and
Galaga.
they're
Get
like
the
50,
fuck
60
out of
bucks.
here.
Why so cheap?
This is what
Because they're
happens when
not
you
Lego.
have people
Like if Lego
who
did a
have
build that was like
who
this
don't
big,
design
they would charge like
Gundams
$200-$300.
try to design
Because this is
Gundams.
another company.
Yeah,
They're
that's
only
what,
charging
yeah,
like
this is the
50 bucks for like a
Galgoo. That's
giant
a
build.
fucking, that's
So,
a
if people
Wishaboo.
would be okay with that, I'm not.
That's like the gym powered
committing to
version.
having to do
Gym 3
official
powered.
Lego brand stuff. You get it? Like it doesn't have to be.
It's
official
funny
Lego brand.
because
It could be
let's make
another
it look
company
like the
if you know a
gym.
good build.
You know,
In fact,
the
isn't there-
cannon
when people
fodder of
find, like, a
mobile
giant arcade
suits.
machine
That's
of
meant to be
Pac-Man
destroyed
that
in like
actually
1
moves and stuff,
second.
and it's not Lego, but it looks amazing, and it's less than $200. Like I would consider something like that for sure.
Wait, why didn't we just start off with that? Why didn't we start off with a $200 Lego set that would actually take a while to build, to actually give people, you know, a good little watch of you building this damn thing? No, we start with the baby bitch shit and then get mad when people start losing interest in it immediately. Yeah, because you got something fucking basic. You had 3 people outbuild you on the same goddamn thing. And you're going to sit there and be like, I didn't know it was a race. I didn't know it was a race. No, Phil, because you're fucking trying to milk people for something you should build in a day.
He needs to build a Death Star.
That would be better. If he built the Death Star, he could actually fucking milk it. He could milk the Death Star. That's one thing he could be like, yo, this is going to take some time. It's going to take a couple of weeks at best to do this. Everybody would have been fine. Nobody would have been bitching. Like, all right, just build it as you can. Because people would have been like, yeah, I want to see how it looks when it's done. Nope, not Phil. Not fucking Phil. We're gonna get this fucking sword and stupid ass Minecraft because we're trying to jump on hype on what's in right now because we got the damn Minecraft movie. So let's play the Minecraft game. Let's build the Minecraft sword. Let's buy the Minecraft fucking adult Happy Meal because, you know, we're not a child's entertainer, but we're trying to get people in here because, look, I'm hip. I'm cool. Hello, fellow streamers. Hello, fellow kids. I'm one of you. I'm buying the shit, the Chicken Jockey. We got it right here on DSP Emporium. Come on in. And what did it bring? Not a goddamn soul.
Do you think he plays New Vegas when fall season?
He probably would, because that's him. Dude, he sat there and shitted on the new Doom Dark Ages, but yet we're going to play Doom Dark Ages. Doom lost its way. Doom isn't Doom.
Yeah,
what does this have to do with Doom?
Thing.
Why are we doing medieval Doom?
He shat on the trailer. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So you sat there and did all this, so why the fuck are we buying the game? Why? Because he knows he's going to make money off of it. He knows that people are going to come in and watch. But it's not going to bring a Doom audience. You ask Phil, what's the first thing you know about Doom? Well, it's not, this isn't like the old Dooms, you know. This ain't the old ones where it was just running and gunning and this and that. Doom is still the same. Doom has been an arcade type of shooter from when it first came out to fucking Doom Dark Ages. The Doom is the only game that has stayed true to what the fuck it is. We don't count Doom 3.
Wolfenstein.
Doom 3 doesn't count. Wolfenstein even changed. They like started adding shit, and then they really fucked themselves. They're like, hey, Bethesda, make us a Bethesda, make us a Doom game. Oh, I mean, Wolfenstein game. Okay, here's one with 2 annoying fucking girls. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, by the way, there's levels now.
So I don't even think that was ID, wasn't it? That's ID Software that did that game.
Yes, but
All I
that's
know
with
is
Bethesda.
The only Wolfenstein I liked was on the Xbox 360 that let you upgrade weapons for like gold that you found and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. I don't like any
And
of
so
the other
it was more his
Wolfenstein
level.
games except the old.
But like I said, it doesn't change that we shat on this game, and now we're gonna sit here and play it. So then why did we shit on
Because
it?
he has nothing.
So we invalidate. I'm saying we invalidate our shitting on Doom Eternal. I mean, Doom Dark Ages by saying, "Oh, I'm gonna play Doom," even though I shat on the game for like 5 solid minutes.
You gotta remember, right? He has nothing to play. There's nothing's gonna be fucking ninja like him.
He said he wasn't gonna play it, by the way, back then, and then now he's changed his mind to.
Yeah, no. When the trailer came out, when the trailer for the game came out, he said, "I'm not gonna play it."
Yeah. He's like, it just doesn't feel like Doom. They lost their way. Doom is no longer Doom. Somebody needs to teach him what Doom is and all this. Doom is about killing fucking demons. That's it.
By the way, if I had my say in how it was named, it wouldn't be fucking Doom Dark Ages. It would be called Doom Medieval, just because it rolls off the tongue better. It sounds better. It's simpler to remember. It just goes better. But you know, whatever.
I'll say his next game's
It's like skull crossbows and shit. Come on.
I'll say after Doom is the Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Which, why are we buying that? Because all we've been doing is shitting on that. Ever since it got announced. He's like, oh, they got bad netcode. They got the worst games on there. We're going to laugh at how bad these games are. So why are we wasting money on this? Why are we wasting money on something that you're clearly stating that it's bad? That it is bad all the way around. But hey, we're going to buy it anyway. We're going to waste money on it anyway. Oh, and by the way, you fucking idiot, retarded fucks, give me money for it while we're at it. Let's do that too.
Say, I think the only game you might be playing is going to be Capcom versus SNK too.
Yeah, and then you know what? He's gonna...
He'll get beat up. He'll get beat up using P Groove, or yeah, it's P Groove where people can parry, or they're gonna play the one that allows you to dodge cancel everything, and he'll get pissed off about, oh, this is bullshit. Dodge canceling's broken. You mean like how it was broken initial release? Good job, Phil.
Like how it was always busted and people still played it. Okay, Phil.
I still think that a lot of people who buy it are going to be better than him, and he'll get his ass handed to him, and he'll quit in 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, it's going to be Capcom versus SNK, or he's going to be playing Street Fighter 3 Alpha 3.
That's already out, though. He doesn't need to get another fucking collection to play Alpha 3, which he'll still get his ass handed to him because he'll claim the damage is too low.
That's serious.
Complaining about time
Same
to
thing he
kill
said
in a
about
fighting
Walmart.
game.
Oh yeah, how he would
Not
sit there
even
and
one.
say he would never shop at Walmart. Shops at Walmart. Said he wanted nothing to do with Keemstar. Has things to do with Keemstar. Exactly.
They're buddies now.
Making a Fuga 3.
Oh yeah, Fuga 3 comes out this year.
think that the Pac-Man one even
Yeah,
lights
I
up.
didn't know they made the third
That's
one.
how
I made
cool
the,
it
well, I
is.
played the first one. It
So-
was fun, actually. I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Here we go
Oh,
again.
it's
another
football,
dollar tip
Phil.
for a
I'll be
ginormous
playing
question. I'm not
that.
answering it. I'm
Tony
serious.
Hawk.
If you're gonna tip a buck,
No.
ask me a quick
He'll
one-liner,
play
not a
Tony
giant
Hawk because
paragraph
it's
this
something
long that you think I'm
stupid
gonna
that
read for
can
10 minutes.
pass
These
time.
guys doing tip
Did he play
dollar
one-
tip, dollar tip.
Yes,
into
he
the
did.
Paragraph. He knows I don't have enough time to answer all those
Not
questions.
to
He's
be
doing it
that
on
guy,
purpose.
but you know what game that I'm looking forward to more than all these other ones? Death Stranding 2.
Okay.
Nope,
Nope,
I didn't
I've
play
never had a
first one.
supernatural
Like
encounter,
it.
so no.
I didn't
no
think
ghost or
I'd like the
UFO
first
stories
one,
for me. Don't
but I
have
gave it
any.
a chance and I really liked it, even though everyone else doesn't like it. So
I played a little of the first one on stream. People say if you want to have more fun, run from everything. I kill everything. I have to kill things.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Death Stranding 2 is coming out this year. That's another game. Probably.
Exactly.
Then
Hey, if someone
fucking
tips
Metal Gear
right now and
Solid.
hits
That's
the
like
goal,
the
I'll
only
answer
other
whatever
game.
question you got.
But here's
Wait,
something that
wait,
everyone should
what?
keep in mind.
What was that, Phil?
Exactly. Hey, if someone tips right now and hits the goal, I'll answer whatever question you got.
Again, like, and you think that this is funny, and you're gonna, when somebody turns around and makes a video about this shit, like someone that's high up there that's not a detractor, you're like, it was a joke. We were joking. There was no fucking joke there, Phil. You're dead fucking serious.
Joke.
Well,
I was
and
only
answer
pretending to
questions
the time.
that he refuses to answer anyway.
Exactly.
Bill, what's your favorite X? Well, you know, you have to be more specific. No, what's your favorite thing?
Remember that bullshit he said with
That's
remember
an
that
immature
bullshit he said with
child
channel
thing.
points? Hey guys, tag me with channel points and I'll answer anything you have. People sitting there tagging him with channel points. Guys, I don't have to answer anything you put in there. Well, then why
Stop
did you say you
spamming
would?
stop spamming the highlighted message. It's not like you're giving me money.
Exactly.
What I was gonna say about Death Stranding 2, they announced though that it was gonna be PS5 exclusive, and then literally within a month or two, there was this thing going on at Sony where they were going to drop exclusivity of games, And I'm like, okay, bitch. So which is it? Is it going to be PS5 exclusive for like a year or more, and then other games going forward are not going to be exclusive anymore, or are you dropping all exclusivity, including that?
Exactly.
They haven't been specific on it, and it kind of pisses me off. I want it on PC. I'm not buying a PS5. I don't give a shit.
Oh
I'll skip the
God.
game if it never comes out on PC. I don't
Why
give a
are
fuck.
they
I'm not buying a
doing
PS5.
Gundam Wing skins for fucking Overwatch 2?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, Ice. Apparently,
They love money.
Heavy Arms got cut from the skin line too.
Which oh
I'm gonna
wait,
have to mute
oh.
myself so I don't say F slur.
I think Mercy's getting Wing.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mercy
Mercy
is
got
Wing
Wing.
0, Angel Wing 0.
Which is really stupid because I'm sorry, you choose the least offensive character in the game for the mobile suit that has probably the most overpowered rifle in Gundam
yeah.
history.
Because
No,
I think
they got
it's
Gundams that are
Mercy.
worse now.
It's Mercy, Soldier, Ramatra, and I forget the other one.
Yeah, they got
Reaper got Death Scythe.
yeah, Reaper got Death Scythe. Soldier's Tallgeese, really?
Yeah.
And who the fuck is Epion? They're a big bitch.
Ramatra.
Ramatra. Oh my
They're good.
god.
They're not gonna do a Tallgeese 2 though, are they?
No, it's Tallgeese
Tallgeese
1. They couldn't even give us Tallgeese 3. They couldn't even give us the
Now,
cool
wait.
one.
Wait, Ice. Heavy Arms got pulled. Heavy
I
Arms was
want
meant to
Heavy
be
Arms,
in there.
though. That was pissing me off. I don't
Wait,
really
so-
like the character that piloted it in one of them, but I like the Heavy Arms.
Who would have been?
Especially
Oh wait. Shit, they could have just made
Malga. Malga was gonna be Heavy Arms.
Oh shit, they could have just went with the Orisa, and that would have made more sense. She's got chain guns.
But you gotta actually
Well,
do
that's-
it, you know,
but,
and hit the goal,
Or chain
so
guns.
that we're good for the night. And we're doing
Yeah,
Legos
and
for
Malga
next
has
time.
2 miniguns. That's why
I'll answer.
he was gonna get Heavy Arms skin.
Oh.
Fuck.
No, I have never bounced on a
No,
trampoline in
wait.
my life. No, I
There
have
is
not.
a silver
And many
lining to
people have,
this.
I did not.
Huh.
We didn't get the useless Gundam of Wing.
That's true. We didn't get Sandrock.
Yeah, the useless Gundam of Wing, because that thing doesn't deserve a name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll answer any
one of the
question
most-
if we hit the goal.
It only
I
looked
don't know if you'd
cool
like
in
the
Endless
answer,
Waltz.
but I'll answer any
Still
question if we
fucking
hit the goal.
worthless.
Only
You
then.
probably won't know
Yeah.
the answer though. if
But
it's
that
a-
was just
if
its
it's a stupid
look,
question,
not even its
you know,
fighting
it's so
capability.
Saying a lot of games are having some
No, I never been
weird
in a
ass
bounce house. Never a
collabs.
bounce house and never a trampoline.
I've had a
Do I miss
trampoline.
my childhood? I mean, like everyone, there's parts
Oh,
of
wait.
childhood.
Weird
Okay.
question, but is there a Gundam
Well,
series that's battle royale? Yes, Mobile Fighter Gundam is battle royale theme. Each state had a Gundam, or each state had a Gundam, and each colony had a Gundam.
Fucking Tequila
Tequila
Gundam.
Gundam, fucking
Worst
Windmill
fucking thing
Gundam,
ever.
Windmill Gundam. Everybody had a
Gundam,
fucking Gundam. That show was just their answer to Dragon Ball Z. Like everything about that show was over the top. Like everything.
Now wait, well, and remember, we couldn't, at least in America, we couldn't get the real names of them. We
The
had
God
to get
Gundam and Devil
Burn-
Gundam.
Yeah, we had to get Burning Gundam and Dark Gundam.
Gundam, yeah. I don't care what nobody says. Fucking Master Asia beat a goddamn mobile suit on foot. Like I can beat you without my Gundam. That's how sad you are. that's really depressing. When a dude on foot beats the shit out of you outside of his mobile suit, he kicks you and defeats you. That's got to be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in Gundam. And I've seen some real disrespectful shit in Gundam. That one still
Now,
takes
wait.
the cake.
No, wait, we had the one where guy was so disrespectful, breaks into the cockpit of the enemy, shuts off all of their controls, and then head pats the opposing pilot.
That's
as in,
true, he
now
did.
Now sit still and don't do anything.
Yes. But see, then we got the one with the 10-year-old Uso where he jacked dude out of his mobile suit and stole it. Continue to fight with it.
Lone Wolf shit.
It was like
the only
Gundam
one
has
who
had
remembers that
some
game.
wild shit. Which one?
Mech Assault 2, Lone Wolf.
Oh yeah, I have it. I still have my copy of that game.
Fucking jack people out of their fucking mechs and steal them.
Yup. Tequila.
Oh yeah, I can't do that in
I think
Titanfall, bro.
Fondly to summer days of
So
hanging
you
out
could
with
for
my
a little
friends,
bit.
playing badminton in the driveway, or playing
Check a
action
motherfucker out there,
figures, or
Titanfall
chasing each
out
other
of
around with
neck.
water
Out of
guns and
Titan.
balloons and stuff like
Speaking of that, the funniest moment
Yeah.
I ever had in Titanfall was Titanfall 1. And I was playing on my buddy's Xbox. And I'm on foot running behind an NPC. And the NPC just goes, "I see a Titan." And then his body explodes in front of me. And I just stop. I'm like, nope, not going that way. This is all that's the opposite direction.
Well, lesson learned by that guy.
Yeah. He became paste. I'm going the other way.
like that. I used to have a big wheel.
Jeez, that was close.
Which is a three-wheeler thing. I would ride up and down. It was
And died.
Thundercats themed, and I would ride it up and down the street.
Such an
I loved that thing. You know,
Wait, what?
I used to have a big wheel, which is a three-wheeler
Oh,
thing.
a
that
big
you could
wheel.
Ride up and down. It was
called a
Thundercats
trike, but
themed,
okay.
and I would ride it up and down the street.
Yeah, but I
loved
remember
that
what
thing.
toy he's talking
You know, I
about.
think back to those days, and I think
Oh,
that
I
they
do
were
too.
awesome.
Yeah,
But
trike.
that was one aspect of my life, and it was awesome, by the way. I had a good childhood. I did.
I was gonna say, no shit, you were a child. That's different.
So I look back fondly on it. Do I miss it? It was a good time of my life, but being an adult when you can actually make your own decisions is much better. Just
I
saying.
mean, when you're begging,
Jose,
I guess.
how are you? 7 months as a member. He says, "What's going on? How are you, Jose? Good to see you."
Nobody cares about Jose. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, look, another dollar tip. I just can't wait to read it. Same
And
thing, another giant.
I'll admit, so far, I am not
fucking
impressed with
shouldn't be able to
Borderlands
another
4.
giant thing that I'm not going to read.
Remember,
Like
he
getting it.
appreciates every tip he gets.
Yeah.
Borderlands 4 can eat my fucking ass. I'm not buying that.
I'm not getting it
Even
either.
if this guy were to charge back all these dollars, it's like $5.
Like after what they did into the characters and the story in 3. No.
Yeah.
And then the Tiny Tina's
No, I never
was
played with
nothing but
fire.
a
I
bunch
didn't
of
have a
fucking
phase like that. I know some
race
kids have
baiting
those
shit.
weird phases.
No,
I never had.
I'm not cool with it.
One thing I liked was what was that? The
No, I'm not
Malawan.
doing
I like
testosterone
fighting
replacement as I
Malawan.
get
Malawan
older. I'm
takedown.
just going to age with
Yeah.
grace.
Like the only thing good, like I've said it a million times, the only thing good in
Mark, I'm
Borderlands
glad
3
to hear
was
you
the
had a good
gunplay.
childhood. You said, I
Like I
played in
turned the
arcades in
Chaos
South
Anarchy
Australia
shit
with
up to
my mom and
max,
brother.
and I just have a blast.
I did play with sparklers when I was a kid. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
The story's
something that
ass,
we
the,
did have.
everything
We
else
didn't
is
ever
ass.
have
so.
real fireworks, but we had sparklers and those little snapper things.
You
And
didn't
it's
have real
not just one
fireworks?
game.
Like just little things wrapped
We
in
had
paper. You hit them on
sparklers?
the ground, they go, psh, they pop
Like
loud.
it's
and then
Borderlands
smoke
3
comes out of them.
characters,
We
the
had those.
story. It's the Tiny Tina's Dungeons, and Badasses game, whatever the hell it's called, and it's the new Tales from the Borderlands. All 3 of those entries in the Borderlands franchise were full
What are
of
these
DEI
questions? Yeah, I don't know,
bullshit.
Rebecca. I'm just answering
Like
the questions we're
forcing it
getting.
down
We
your
got
throat,
7
and
minutes left.
I'm not cool with
Hit
that
the goal
shit,
and do
so.
Legos or not.
I didn't even pay it any attention. If it was there, I just kept killing shit. I paid that story zero attention.
No, I've never seen a mosquito coil in
But
my
yeah, well,
life. I'm pretty
try
sure that's pretty
playing the Tiny
outdated
Tina
technology
thing
review.
every
He's talking
time-
about the
every-
Oh,
in the
I
water.
played
so
it.
often
I
when
still
they
paid
talk-
no attention.
Do we get earthquakes?
Yeah.
Supposedly we
killed.
do.
Fucking bad.
I've been told several times that since I lived here, there's been earthquakes. I've never
There's
felt
been
one.
earthquakes. I've never
And
felt.
it could simply be
Well, I guess you wouldn't when your wife is causing an earthquake in your house every day.
because I have attached neighbors, and sometimes the house shakes just
Damn,
from
what
them
the-
doing
damn.
stuff, or even cars outside
Have
my house.
attached
The house
neighbors?
shakes, so maybe I just
Fuck
think,
the
oh,
mold
the
in their
neighbor's making
walls.
noise, or someone's outside in a car, and I just have it.
Yeah, it
noise.
wasn't.
It also could be I'm at a very high.
It really
elevation.
wasn't, Mal.
I live at the top of a more elevated part of the state. Therefore, maybe the earthquakes are affecting the lower areas and not where I am.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
know.
off,
What the
Phil. I'm in a
fuck
more
is that?
elevated part of the state.
What kind
Fuck
of
off.
bullshit is
like
that,
sea level,
Phil?
basically.
This is coming from someone who lives in fucking SoCal, aka Earthquake Central. He can go fuck himself. He probably barely feels any form of a quake.
I've only felt 2
Is there
earthquakes
any
in my
fault
life.
line in Seattle?
I've
No.
felt 2 earthquakes in my life, and one of them, like everything was shaking, and I'll admit that is a weird fucking feeling to have everything just shaking around you. The second one we had, we didn't even feel it. This dude, oh, we're in an elevated state, so we don't really feel them up here. You know what I mean, right?
The fucking moron. He's full of shit.
But I
He
never
lives in
been
Seattle.
conscious of it.
Seattle's right by the fucking ocean. Shut up.
Yeah.
We're on the ring of fire.
Lusagi
He's
Jojo,
an
I mean, that's a
idiot.
nice thing to say or think, but that's not reality. He goes, even if you don't hit any goals, you should just keep building Legos if you enjoy doing it. Well, I'll do it off camera then. I'll do it for myself. I'll do it in the background. I'll do it.
Okay, so thank you for letting us know that everything you do online, you want to be compensated for. That thank you, ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, as Shinko says. Thank you for letting us know that you don't want to give your audience any fucking thing. You just strictly do this for them to continually give you money and nothing else. You don't want to put out a good product. You don't want to sit there and just chill with your audience. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Phil. Thank you for letting us fucking know that you are that much of a greedy son of a bitch.
You know what I mean? I have to do things on camera for business purposes that will
Wow,
make money for business. That's the idea.
Ice, if you thought 3-man squads
Right?
were
If I'm on stream
too
broadcasting
much,
for a public
apparently
audience,
someone made a mod to
it
have
has to be something the public
12-man
wants and will watch and
squads.
support.
Oh god, that reminds me of that mod for Left 4 Dead 2 somebody did where you have 8 survivors instead of 4.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
I just
okay,
wanna show you
everything
something.
dies. Alright.
MDM, I'm gonna show you something.
Alright.
That red fucking line straight through Seattle is the Cascadia Fault line. He's just to the east of that. So him saying there's no like fault lines or anything like that, he's full of shit.
Of course he is.
That red line,
Else
you
why
can
am I
see it with your own
broadcasting?
eyes.
I could be doing it offline for myself, right?
Fucking Christ.
Good job, Phil.
I did go to Shea Stadium to see the New York Mets twice, 2 different times. When I was, younger and I was a baseball fan in the, I believe, late 80s.
When I was a baseball fan in the late 80s, you were a kid in
Have a
the
good night,
80s.
Game Boy. Thanks for chilling tonight.
So that
He
doesn't
was
count.
barely able to know what baseball was.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
$1
it's like,
tip.
that doesn't count.
Oh, good from the same
Like the
person.
Yankees.
So, what are the odds he didn't like baseball
best
so
part,
much as he
too,
liked
so they're tipping
free
a buck,
foods,
right?
get to
And they
go
keep asking these ludicrous
places,
questions,
and his parents
but then
buying
they
him
give a
shit.
different
and
name.
That's
Unbeknownst to
what
them,
the
I've
game's
said it a
about
million
in
times,
his
I can
head
see who you
more
are by
than
your
the damn
email address.
baseball. He was probably bored.
So, no,
at the
17
game
different people didn't send me
outside
$1
of food.
from the same email, but they're different people asking different questions. Thanks for the $1. Okay.
Again, dollar.
You gotta remember, Phil said he was what, a New York Jets fan?
And Phil will be a fan of whatever he
I
thinks
don't-
will make him money.
Yeah, I don't think Phil's a fan
Shea
of
Stadium was fun
anything.
because of the colorful. It was either bright orange seats or like blue seats. It was a really nice looking stadium.
I
when we
like
were
sports.
there.
All the jogs
And
bowl
you could see
EV.
the stands and people in the stands and stuff. It was pretty cool.
We're bouncing that leg. Yeah, we are bouncing that leg.
Well, Tubbs, it is what it is. I outright said all week long, did I not? Actually, for weeks since we started building this guy last week, I said,
Uh-huh.
if we hit our goals, I will continue with Legos. I outright
If we
laid
hit
down
our
the law,
goals.
explained how it was going to work. Everyone knew that. We hit all the goals when we did the succulent
I thought
plan.
this was about having
We had an incredibly well
fun
supported birthday
interactions
marathon
and
for the
free
Minecraft
content.
bill.
You don't
So
have
we
to
even
give
hit the
Phil
goals last
money
week.
for
This is
content.
the first time
Exactly.
Yeah,
in
but
1,
he's
2,
he's
3,
getting
4,
back
5,
to the
6
point where
different Lego
he is
streams that it
shutting
looks like we're not hitting the goals.
everything
So-
down that doesn't make money, and we're gonna
It is
get
what it
back to the
is.
point where
It's kind
he
of like what
has
happened
no
with
content. We're giving him
with
money
Disco
is the content,
Elysium.
essentially.
You know,
That's
those
the
first 3,
content
4,
right
5
now. Is
streams,
just giving him
people wanted it,
money.
but then people stopped showing up, and then
Yeah.
the people who were
It's
supporting
not a
stopped
good
supporting.
thing.
What do you want me to do?
When you have less
Move on
shit
to
to
something
put
else
up,
people actually want.
besides
Why am I
terrible
streaming?
gameplay, I mean,
Jose has gifted a membership tonight. Thank you to Jose
like
for
I
There
gifting
you
a membership
go. A
tonight.
membership.
his
That's
shit
actually
is
our first
all shit,
membership.
but having more of it is better for him.
That gets us up to $68 of support.
Like more variety, I
Thank you,
mean.
Jose.
So
And then Mozzie did a $2
variety.
super chat. Ask ChatGPT what indie game you should play next.
I think the variety thing is
Uh,
killing him, though.
No.
No,
Actually,
him
Well, I
just
think he just
him.
doesn't want to do a bunch of
Everyone else
shit.
does,
He
I've
wants to
never
do
done it.
one easy thing and then fuck off.
That's what it is. He doesn't want to do anything, and
Oh,
that's
a
what's
dollar
fucking him
tip.
over.
Yeah.
He needs to do more
There we
than what
go.
he's doing. He needs to
Another
actually
dollar
do
tip, another
things even
stupid
with his
thing.
audience. He needs to like stick with a particular game that he always goes back to. Like people,
I can't play with my audience, Drew. They're gonna fucking fuck with me.
I know, right?
Let's see.
But
Let's
the
see.
trolls.
A streamer
And while most of the
experimented
trolls
with
don't
AI.
even fucking
You'd have to figure out
can
how to
give
do that viably, right?
two shits.
Exactly.
But the
This leg is just
trolls.
bouncing. Like, god damn, Phil. But you notice, like, this shows right here, he never wanted to do this whole Lego
I have
thing.
watched SpongeBob.
That he's
In
getting
fact,
rid of it
years ago
already.
When I was gonna play that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remastered game, the one that was the
SpongeBob.
re-release for a
So I
modern
won't be
console,
surprised if he starts.
my
He's
wife and I
gonna
watched
stop
actually
eating
a
fucking
lot
food reviews.
of SpongeBob.
That's all
To
he's
try
gonna
to
have
catch
left.
up and understand some of the stuff in the game. I'm
Wait,
glad we
you,
did because it actually did help
wait,
me to
wait,
understand
you
some
and
of
your
the
wife
references in the
decided
game.
to watch SpongeBob to understand what's going on
But
in
I
the
never watched it when it
game?
was new. I watched it
The
after
fuck
the
does
fact
that have
right
to do
there
with
for
the
reference.
game?
It is a pretty good show. I'd argue the first few seasons.
He
are pretty
thinks
good.
that everything's
It wasn't as good
connected,
in
bro.
future seasons.
Come on.
Oh my god.
That's just a
Alright,
guess, by the way.
everyone.
I don't know.
Absolute last chance.
You're probably
If
right.
you would like to see another Lego
Most
World
likely.
happen,
Absolute
what we'll do is
last
on the
chance.
future podcast coming
Last
up, we'll
chance,
look on
dude.
Amazon, we'll look
Give
at
me
other
money.
Legos, or maybe not just Legos, but other things too. Figure out what the build will be. Probably
Again,
order it
Phil,
and do it sometime in
make it
May,
worth their
over May,
while.
so we can have it for June. You gotta support right now. This is it.
Wow.
This is
You
the
gotta
need
remember,
the support.
countdown.
We need
Phil
the
is
support
trying
right
to
now.
get
150,
people
we're at
to give
70
him
right
money
now, so
to
we get
review
$80.
Cologne,
We
bro.
hit it
Come
right now.
on.
We will
Oh, I
lock in and
know.
we will- I will
That's
commit
stupid
to
shit.
buying another whole Lego and doing it with you guys over the month of May. If we don't hit it right
He's trying
now,
to get people to review
that's it
cologne,
for Legos, we'll
alcohol.
retire.
Someone said,
And
"Can
I'll
you
say
review
thank
hard
you for the time
liquor?"
that we spent because I did enjoy the time that we spent. I thought that
Oh,
it was
thank
great.
you for
I
the
enjoyed
time that
doing
we
the Legos here.
spent.
This
Phil,
setup
it's the
was
same
perfect for it,
fucking
was it
people
not?
that are
So I'm
watching.
glad that we
It's
have the
the
versatility
same
to do stuff with
fucking
this setup. That's
people.
one of the nice things we did.
I'm surprised he hasn't
But,
locked down like
you
the
know,
kick chat because they're pretty
The
much
criteria were what
rebelling
they
at this
were.
point.
I made it as clear as possible.
This is
Okay.
the United States
What
of
I need to do is I need to
Phil.
clean up my
He,
room
Well,
now.
the
he's
thing-
threatened to do that
Lego
multiple
boxes all over
times
there
to
and
just
stuff.
get rid of
Like, I wanna
Kick
move these over
altogether,
there
but
now. Let me
it's
do
never
that right
gonna
now,
happen
actually.
now
Give me a
that he
second to
gets
do
paid
that.
hourly.
I'm gonna move.
And the thing is too with Kick is nothing
These
but trolls
words are these
anyway.
words.
And he
These,
knows it.
Legos over there.
He knows Kick
then
is
when I
just
come back,
trolls.
If we hit the
That's
goal,
where all
great.
the
If not, that's it
degenerates
for the
went
night.
from Twitch.
So you guys got to do it right now. Okay.
Wow, Phil. You guys got to do it right now. You guys got to get me the goal right now. Really, Phil. They don't have to do anything. Let's see. Like, they don't have to do anything.
But yeah, it's like
Phil?
it's like Phil's about to drop more games because I think he's about to drop Blueprints.
No, he dropped it.
No, he's streaming it Sunday.
Oh, he is streaming it Sunday? Oh, hell.
I was like, Disco Elysium got dropped.
Oh, yeah, that got domed. And Lego right now got domed. This dude just doming everything. Oh, it made me no money. Dome it.
No, but yeah, that's what's gonna happen because I was like, oh, I gotta play stuff that will make my viewers contribute.
Remember, he already sat there and said he's waiting for that one game that's always going to bring butts to seats. That the game that everybody's going to be playing.
This goes here.
And that's right now. What is it? Expedition
Elden
33.
Ring. Oh no, he's waiting for Elden Ring because you know we
Exactly.
got to get all the Elden Ringers back.
Phil said
He's not gonna
literally
play that
out of
game. He's
business.
gotta play with people.
Do a closet clean out because now I have all this kind of shit in
Yeah,
my
he's getting
closet.
paid by Kick. This dude got money coming in from so many different ways, but he's going out of business.
Yeah, he's got a 95-5 split and an hourly rate right now at the moment.
Well, the thing with the hourly rate though is because he's not exclusive to Kick, it's significantly lower.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like if he was just on Kick, like let's just say it'd be like $20 an hour, just throwing a number out there. But because he's dual streaming, it's like $10, if that. Like $10, $5, something like that.
I was like $10 an hour, and for how many hours does he stream a day?
That shit adds up when you're not doing anything. That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed and said all the LARPers and trolls, they're paying Phil by being in his chat. Like they are giving him money by being there. And he's going.
I'm gonna look, actually, I'm gonna look that up. What is the Twitch?
All right. Well,
There we
that's oh shit.
And then you're gone till Saturday. Damn, Phil, what the fuck? Stop disappearing, bitch.
So they're saying the minimum, even with dual streaming, the minimum people Cake will pay a streamer.
That's it. Nothing.
$16
All
an
right,
hour.
So that is it for
Oh,
Lego
well,
Nights.
shit, there you go.
Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed.
Fuck, he's making a
Lego
ton.
Nights while they lasted. I had fun with them. They were a good variety, but that's that. If people aren't going to support them, that's the end of it. All right. But thank you to those who were
Wow,
here
if people
tonight.
are going to support
Thanks
it,
to
that's
those who
the
did
end of it.
support them.
Lovely.
And you know, maybe later on.
Yeah,
in the
say
year,
$16 an hour is over federal
But the
minimum
one, I'll be
wage.
honest,
I
the
think.
one I was seriously
Yeah.
thinking about doing
It's
was
way
the
over.
Mario Kart one. I would have to pre-order it, and it comes out the middle of this month, like May 15th.
That's the
I'll probably have
speculated
by, like,
minimum.
May
It could
16th,
be
17th,
more
and
or
we
it could
can
be less.
Do it 2-3 weeks in a row and build it. It's 1,500 pieces.
You'd
So
have
But
to
if
ask
it is
someone that actually is
$16
doing
an
it.
hour,
We could actually have it done.
so yeah, you need
by
you
the
need to
time
get a
that
kick streamer
either the Switch 2
that
came out
actually
or that
give
same
you the
week that the Switch 2 came out. That's what I was thinking. That's why I needed to support. Dude, it's $170.
Support. Who cares,
so I can't
Phil?
drop $200 on a Lego when I make $70 a night playing the Legos or doing the Legos, you know?
Playing the Legos.
Does it make sense?
Phil,
That's
you
the equivalent
could.
Of when back in the day I was selling the Project 7 shirts for a $20 Patreon pledge, but it cost me
it's a
$45
95
to ship the shirt to Europe.
95
So
split. I
lost
don't know how much the
$25
sub
on each
is
shirt.
on.
He was selling them for like a $50 Patreon pledge, not a $20 pledge.
All right, guys.
Is
Well,
this
that
a
is it.
fucking bunch of
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, he's
I'm off
in there telling
tomorrow.
all this bullshit.
I'm off Friday. All right. I wish you the best. I hope that you
Yeah,
have
are the
safe
Slayer
and
videos
fun
done now forever? I
streams.
heard about. I think.
He been axed out. He told Slayer he wasn't
Chill
doing it
vibes,
anymore.
whatever you're doing, you get caught up on my stuff. Remember, this week we had great progress in both Oblivion Remastered and in
Good progress.
Clear Obscure.
Whatever, Phil.
Expedition 33.
Slayer, look,
we
I
did
get
have
it.
a
You
really
suck my
awesome stream of
dick, but
blueprints,
look,
great
I'm just
progress, a
lazy.
fun Minecraft stream where we started
50
Java
bucks, maybe 50
Minecraft, which was
bucks.
awesome.
It was to the point Slayer
Okay,
was like giving
and,
that dude like 200 bucks to do them videos.
Had a DSP tries it, right? So we did a lot this week,
That's
right? We absolutely
guaranteed
did.
money too,
Next
so
week,
he was
what's
like
in store?
skipping fucking
When I come back
streams for
on
it.
Saturday,
Yeah.
it's actually going to be
While still begging for hit the goal.
daytime stream will be a chill
Yeah, but
podcast
Slayer,
followed by
I don't need to be your bitch
more,
anymore. People
Oblivion
just give
Remastered
me
on that first
$300
stream.
a day.
Yeah,
And the late stream is
exactly.
the return
Like, fuck
of
you.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I haven't done it now in 2 weeks.
Does
How much are
raise the
subs
minimum
on
wage,
Kick?
does nothing.
Are they the
is-
same as Twitch?
Has to raise
Last week, what do you
itself.
do? More
Yes.
events with competitive multiplayer Saturday night.
Yes, they are the
And then
same as
Sunday,
Twitch.
So
it's going to
$5
be
bucks.
more Clear
Yeah,
Obscure,
so $5.
paired
So
with
he's
a
most likely
Minecraft
making
chill
like
night
$4
in Java
per
Minecraft.
sub.
Keep in mind this week, I may actually do a
May
a
what?
stream
Phil?
of indie games.
Stream of
'Cause now
indie
we got rid of
games.
Disco
It
Elysium, so
doesn't.
we can
Yeah,
maybe
you got
open
rid of
up a
Disco
hidden
Elysium
mini
for
game
no
or something
reason.
like that. Okay.
You could have
But
just
this
went
week
ahead and
coming up
finished it.
Is a long ass 7
Oh, true, but he took away my save.
Saturday to Friday.
It doesn't matter. You're
And
streaming for 7 days,
the
Phil. Who
marathon will
gives a
happen
fuck? Like you
when
haven't
we
done it
hit
before.
50 goals. You know it sucks. Last
And
night on the
you
late
make
stream,
your
we
own
didn't hit the goal.
schedule.
Tonight
You
for
don't
Lego
have
night,
to
we didn't hit the
stream
goal.
7
It's
days a
staggering.
week.
I was hoping
Exactly.
that we were gonna get it for like Sunday, but now it looks like we may not even hit it till like midweek. So maybe it'll end up being at like the end of next week. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. But anyway, I had a great week. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I wish you all the best. Have a good night. I will
Sure
see
you
you
do.
all this Saturday. Enjoy the 2 days away. Peace out, everyone. Be safe. See you then. Bye bye. Good night.
All right. Cool. He's done. That was just a waste of time. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. I'm fucking tired. I'm beat. Shit. If I could actually find my shit. That's so tired. I'm trying to find my shit now. Going to the point where he comes on and yeah, that's all it is, Kumi. He just wants to turn around and log on and get paid for just being on stream. He doesn't care about the content. He doesn't care about his audience. That is exactly what that proved right there. That's all that proved. But thank you, everybody. That's going to be it for me. I am going to bed. Hopefully I'll sleep tonight because I only had 3 hours. Take care. Stay locked on. See ya.